Alright, guys, it's time. It's Monday Night Raw, and it's time for another watch along right here. A Monday Night watch along, and coming out right now is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He is kicking off the show, and he's hugging the fans, he's hugging the kids, he's taking selfies. Cody Rhodes here, coming out to a pretty warm reception by the fans. Ricky, good to see ya. We got Tony in the house. That's right, Tony. Cody is live, and Cody is here. The American Nightmare is kicking off the show. Andy, my brother, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Andy. Great to see you. True, my brother. Great to see you. That's right. Cody Rhodes is kicking off the show. And I've heard a lot has happened over the few weeks that I've been gone. I was surprised to find out that Jey Uso apparently wants to replace Dominik Mysterio and wants to win a special place in Rhea Ripley's heart, or wants to win her heart altogether. So Jey Uso apparently has been trying to, slide into her DMs, it seems. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. That's right, good to see everybody. Welcome once again, and we're taking a look at what happened last week, it seems, okay? Usually I'm like, why are we starting off with a recap? But tonight I actually appreciate these recaps because I did not watch last week's show, so this is helpful. I see Drew McIntyre was able to get the victory over Uso last week. That's sweet. Tony says Drew turned his back and Cody saves Jey. Alright. Roman, good to see you, my brother. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Roman. Great to see you. Oh dear. Wow. Wow. So the Judgment Day started to attack Jey Uso, single him out, and Drew McIntyre just turned his back on him, just like Tony said. That's crazy. Drew McIntyre wanted to do nothing to help out Jey Uso. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. So, did you guys hear the rumor that The Rock might be traveling to Australia? He might be going to Perth for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, which is quite interesting. I mean, we were wondering if he was going to be wrestling at WrestleMania, and now we're getting to know that he might be actually there in Perth for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Not sure what he's going to be doing there, not sure if he's going to be wrestling. But it's quite interesting and something to think about. Why is he going to Elimination Chamber? Why is he going to be in Australia? I mean, The Rock. It's going to be a draw. And once again, Romet, thank you for the lovely comments. Gary, my brother, welcome. Tony says, EVP Cody. That's right. Always the EVP. And he says, AJ, I've left you a comment on the SmackDown section. Oh, yes, that's what I was talking about. Wait. And he says, Rock is rumored to be seen as partner for Fast. I don't know if that's going to happen, particularly for Fastlane. I mean, it's a rumor. There probably is something to it. But I feel LA Knight is more likely to be the partner than The Rock because Rock is such a big draw. I'm not sure if they'll use Rock for Fastlane, but again, Endeavor probably wants to make a point known across the industry that they are not here to play games, that they are here to go straight to the top. So we shall see. And they are aiming for the top. Did you guys hear about The Undertaker's comment? I posted a video about The Undertaker and his comments on MJF, where he also called AEW a second-grade promotion, and he said that MJF should get out of there as soon as he can. I mean, definitely the WWE is treating AEW as a second-grade promotion. Yes, Andy, yes. That's true, Roman. Dolph Ziggler, Emma, Madcap Moss, Matt Riddle, so many people, right? So many of them. Rick Boogs, and multiple NXT stars, few stars who were actually signed to the Performance Center contracts, not even on NXT yet. They were all released. Overall, 22 people released from the company. Yep, Mr. Decent, thank you. Surf, welcome, my brother. Miss you too. Welcome. Yeah, true. Of course, they're biased towards WWE and against AEW. They will, even if they don't believe it, they will have to say it. After all, it's a business, and they cannot sell their rivals. They cannot sell their business rivals. They have to downplay them, especially in front of the public, to make it known across, the industry that we see ourselves as number one, and we are definite that that's number two. And if you keep repeating that, it's like human psychology. If you keep repeating something, one day people are going to start believing in it too. So if you keep saying second grade, and you have multiple stars saying it, the fans one day probably will start believing that as well. So they are playing with psychology. And here's the House of Purple minus Mommy. I wonder where Mommy's at, right? Gotta wonder. Senor Money in the Bank. And of course the fans start booing the heck out of Dominik as soon as he picks up the microphone. Things have not changed in the past 3 weeks while I was gone. Things have not changed. That's for sure. Yeah. Cody's loving it too. He's loving it. That is hilarious. And I see True says that Nia Jax injured Mommy. That's crazy. Oh wait, that's storyline though, right? It's storyline, correct? It probably should be storyline because she already has a repetition for injuring people, so that's that. My brother Andrew Nautic, good to see you. Welcome. Poor Dominik. Nobody will let him talk. That's what you get for, backstabbing your own father, Dominik. That's what you get. Cody's just having fun at Dominik's expense right now. I see you, Surf. Nia Jax, Piper in the event would be badass, sure. Cody is trolling Dominik already. Yep, he is. Wow. Finally, Dominik was able to say something. He says, you keep Mommy's name out of your mouth. Very interesting. And then, let's see. No, it's not. She really injured her. Is that right, Andy? Andy says that Nia Jax really indeed injured Rhea. That's crazy. That is insane. She already has a reputation for injuring people, so they bring her back only to injure the champion, the hottest act right now on Monday Night Raw. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not a Nia Jax fan. And here we are now, Jey Uso getting in the ring side by side with Cody Rhodes. He's a loyal dog, what can I say? Last week it seemed like Cody Rhodes came out to save him, and tonight Jey Uso here in Cody's corner. Not sure if he's really being loyal or not, but seems like he might be. And going after the Judgment Day here, I still wouldn't be able to trust Jey Uso. You know, after all, he's an Uso. After all, he's a part of the bloodline. It's in his blood sometimes to backstab. Who knows? Wow. Wow, and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn also here. We've got an equalizer. Or actually, the numbers game here in Cody's favor, 4-3. Yep. The Judgment Day does not want to mess around now. They're going back. They're headed to the back. They don't want to mess around anymore. As the Surf says, Nikita Lyons and Blair Davenport is going to happen. She's the one who took her out. You know, Nikita Lyons apparently is going to be able to train once again to return. And here he is. There you go. JD McDonough with an equalizer. With 2 steel chairs. Wow. Yeah, JD McDonough has come prepared here for the Judgment Day. Wow. For some reason, Damian Priest did not really seem eager about the idea of getting into the ring with the steel chairs, but, you know, his partners did not share the same opinion. They got into the ring, but Damian Priest also following them into the ring here and trying to take out Cody Rhodes. All of the Judgment Day members have been taken out. Damian Priest here surrounded by Cody, Jay, Kevin, and Sami. Yep. Numbers game 4-on-1. All of these guys going after Damian Priest. It is definitely sweet when numbers game are in the favor of baby faces. It rarely happens, but when it happens, it's always sweet. And now a steel chair shot to the back of Damian Priest, knocking him, setting him out of the ring, straight to the ringside area. And the Judgment Day is down on their feet. We've got the baby faces in the ring. And yeah. What a way to kick off the show. Usually, stuff like this ends the show. We're kicking off the show with a little bit of a brawl. I like that. And True says, yeah, Nia's Yokozuna drop did some damage. Still crazy. I'll tell you, I'm not a Nia Jax fan. So I wasn't thrilled when I saw her coming back. I wasn't thrilled, but I guess good for her is all I can say. But tonight, of course, championship matches are going to take place. We've got the North American title on the line. We've got the tag team championships on the line. A lot is going down right here. Let's see. So we know that the Miz is going to be boiling up Drew McIntyre for Cody Rhodes. That's what's going to be happening tonight. We know that tonight we're going to be seeing a strong show-off with Zoe Stark and Nia Jax. That is also going to be happening. And Dragon Lee, Dominik Mysterio, you know, they're saying that tonight a huge performance can be expected from both the people. This could be a show stealer. That is Dragon Lee versus Dominik. All eyes are on this match backstage. Tommaso Ciampa is going to keep his momentum, you know, going, especially towards Johnny Gargano's return. And here we are now, Otis from the Alpha Academy coming out here with Maxine Dupree. Speaking of Maxine, I've got to ask you guys this question. So, Marseille and Mansois, right? I mean, yeah, we're gonna miss them for sure. But they revealed recently that everything that Maxine's been doing, Maxine Dupree, the whole gimmick, actually, it was about to be taken up by Nikita Lyons. You know, it was planned, it was prepared. But last minute, they thought it would be a good idea, and they had Maxine Dupree, you know, take up the role, and Nikita Lyons continue to do what she does. But the whole thing was supposed to be taken up by Nikita Lyons. How do you guys feel about it? Do you feel like... I'm sorry, I said Nikita. I meant Tiffany Stratton, not Nikita, right? It was Tiffany. So Tiffany Stratton was supposed to be taking up all of it, all the roles. She was supposed to play Maxine Dupree, basically. So how do you feel? Do you think that... Tiffany Stratton would have made a better Maxine Dupree than Maxine Dupree herself. Let us know, guys. Let me know what you feel. And let's see, what else do we have here? See, Roman, I did not meet Liv Morgan and neither Bad Brother, but I did meet Rhea Ripley. I met Braun Breaker. I met Jinder Mahal, the entire Indus Shanky, Drew McIntyre. Who else? Natalya, the Imperium, and a lot more. So we did that. Yeah, that's right. And John Cena. How did I forget John Cena? I met John Cena too, brother. It was great. And let's see, Roman says Liv Morgan. That's right. And at least Awesome Kong was safe to be in their business. I respect Awesome Kong. Me too. Awesome Kong is a veteran and a legend for a reason. There's a reason why she's celebrated and much liked by everybody. All the promotions like Awesome. So I have not heard, honestly, anybody talk trash about Awesome Kong. Let those people be fans or let them be, insiders. I've never heard anybody say anything negative about Awesome Kong. That's right, Tony. Shad Gable. I wonder where Shad Gable's at tonight. Yeah, Kong has busted a couple of implants. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. It brings me back to the interview that I did with Karrion Kross, where we were talking about Scarlett's injury, which was an implant bust. It was a bit awkward, but that's okay. And Otis versus Reed should be a good match again, Tony. That's right. Rather see Maxine than Stratton. I like what Maxine has done as well. She seems to be fitting the role in perfectly. I feel like if Tiffany was Maxine, she would, I think, take away a lot of the spotlight from Shad and Otis. But Maxine herself has done a good job at maintaining and sharing that spotlight with the boys. It's been fine. But Tiffany, being Tiffany, and the way she carries herself, and her social media and everything that she does, I think that she would have the fans talking more about herself, less about the boys. But Maxine has created this nice environment where everybody is balanced out and everybody gets equal attention. I like Maxine and her work, really do. So Bronson Reed tonight, I feel he's gonna be picking up a victory. I think tonight he will be defeating Otis, but let me know what you guys think. And Tegan Knox storyline also, guys, is supposed to be kicking off right here tonight. Tonight we are also going to be seeing, hopefully, a last man standing match for the heavyweight championship that will be set up, apparently. And of course, a tag team match also taking place. So that's that. So that's all that's been planned for tonight's show. Lots in the plans. Let's see how the show is executed. Should we get currently on a commercial break? Yep. Just getting an iPhone 15 commercial right now. It's crazy how they are trying to sell the iPhone to us this year. They're showing in the promo, in the commercial, they're showing an asteroid, and they're showing, I don't know, the moon, and they're showing the rockets, just because the phone is made of titanium, partly, not completely, partly. And they say titanium is the same metal that is used in the spaceships or whatnot. It's crazy. The marketing is absolutely absurd this year for the iPhone 15. Insane. I held one phone in my hand. I honestly wasn't a fan. I liked the stainless steel better. But what can you do? And here we are now. Bronson Reed in the ring. And I'm pretty sure he's going to get the victory as well. See, I'm glad they did not go that route. Tiffany Stratton was the better way. Wow. I see you, Andy. Okay. Alright. I like that too. Is this the first show under TKO? I believe so. No. I think it's the second, right? Because SmackDown had to be the first, if I'm not wrong. So, but at least it's the first Raw that I'm watching under TKO. Can the ring handle this match? Wow, that's a good question. I think Rum had brought up the possibility of Piper Niven and Nia Jax some time ago. And, talk about this match right here. I'm not sure if the ring will be able to handle it. It would be crazy if the ring falls apart in the first match itself, right? Apple is a devil influence. It's not. I know. It's it. Definitely. You've hit the. That's a very solid comparison. True. Very solid one. And here we are, shoulder tackles between Reed and Otis. They are staring down into each other's eyes. Once again, gonna go for the clothesline at the same damn time. Both of them, no selling it. Bronson, it's crazy. Because do you guys remember back in the day when we used to play those good old Mortal Kombat games, and if you would choose the same character, it would give you the same character. I mean, if both the players would choose the same character, it would give you both the same character, but in different colored outfit, different colored hair, and that's what I'm feeling when I'm watching this match. It seems like somebody just chose the same character from both the opponents, and they've just shown up in different colored outfits and that and whatnot. Because literally the same build, the same height, the same everything. It's crazy. Senior Stinky here. Good to see you. And to say it's the battle of the necklace hunks of meat. Yeah, definitely. It's a battle. And now we are going to go with a clothesline from Reed, and Otis goes down. AJ, are you going to be able to do pay-per-view this Sunday? Yes, Brother Randy, all the pay-per-views. We're going to do all the pay-per-views, that's right. Big Meat, also No Mercy is happening from NXT, so we're going to be watching that too. AJ and Tony says, big meaty men slapping meat. I know Vince McMahon is loving it. You talk about big and you talk about meaty men? Hell yeah, he's watching. With that being said, Bronson Reed lays out Otis. Just like I said, Bronson will win this match. He's going to go for the cover on Otis. It's a kick out for now, but he will definitely win the match. Are we sure Vince has lived it? That's right. Yeah, I know. He probably is somewhere in the back, you know, controlling everything. Definitely. I like WWE on TNT when it comes to that code. I see you, Tony. That's right. And here we are now. Otis back up on his feet, gonna go for this punches to Bronson Reed. Reed with a headbutt was about to go for the kick. Man, the action is so slow sometimes in this match. And they both go for the crossbody and they both go down hard. Same exact moves on each other. It's crazy. Yeah, literally feels like, you know, somebody chose the same character for both the opponents and they've just shown up in different gears. It's crazy. And Maxine Dupree here trying to cheer on Otis. Otis making his way up to his feet. Reed. Oh, wow. Otis got the upper hand here. Look at those punches. He's laying the smack down right here on Bronson Reed. And now with the back elbow strike to the head of Bronson Reed. Reed is dizzy. He's dazed. Irish whip to Reed. Otis like a wrecking ball. There you go. And he carries Reed up on his shoulders and tosses him hard down. Reed's down. Maxine is happy for Otis. I still wonder where is Chad Gable tonight. Where is he? That's right. Battle of the Baby U's. That's right. True. Indeed. Yeah, this is something. This match is something. Whoever booked this match, genius. That was dumb having this ROH 6 tag belts change hands to the dumb Elite. Andy, not a fan of the decision, I see. Elbow strike one more time to the chest of Bronson. Otis making mistakes. He climbs the second rope. That's a mistake. Bronson Reed will roll out of the way, and he did. Yeah, that's a stupid move. And with that being said, the tides have changed. The tides of momentum have changed right here in this match. Bronson Reed takes out Otis, climbs the top turnbuckle, tsunami, and go for the cover. It's over, guys. Just like I said, Bronson Reed had to win tonight, and he did win tonight. He's defeated Otis. I still wonder where Chad Gable is. Still wondering. But Bronson with a victory here tonight. And Collision was damn good, sister. I've heard there has been a lot of AEW ROH belt. Yes, and speaking of AEW and ROH, Eddie Kingston apparently is working through an injury right now, so he's stopped taking any independent bookings for the time being. And he says that his focus right now is on the titles that he has. His focus right now is on AEW and ROH, and that's about it. So that's why he wants to protect himself and, you know, keep himself ready and going for the AEW and ROH. So no independent bookings right now for Eddie Kingston, at least for the time being. And on that note, we also have learned today, it's earlier today, that Eddie Kingston has re-signed with the company. He has signed a new contract with AEW. And it's a 4-year extension, so he's got to be with AEW for another 4 years at least. That's that. Tegan Knox, indeed. Tony, tonight her storyline will kick off. honestly, I like that. I really like how they've kind of put Becky and Tegan Knox together. I think she's a very likable lady, and if they play the cards right, she'll be over like nothing else. She will definitely be over. I'm excited for her future. I kind of got goosebumps just looking at that segment. I know that Tegan Knox will be over with the fans very, very quickly. And here we are now, Champa making his way out. This should be a good one. Champa will win the match. I'm pretty sure he's going to win the match because, you know, he has to keep the momentum going towards the return of Johnny Gargano. Oh my goodness, he's going to be fighting Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig. Oh, I like this guy. Ludwig. Yeah. Champa making his way out right here, guys. I like Ludwig. Ludwig Kaiser always stays in character, you know, when I was asking him questions and everything. Always in character. But, you know, it was fantastic because I was rewatching. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. You know, I was looking up. There was this news channel in India, right? It's on TV. It's znews.com online, or on TV it's just Z News. So I went to their website just because I wanted to dig up how they stole my interview, because every single interview you saw that Z microphone being inserted in the middle of my interview. And you know, while I'm in the middle of an interview, I cannot just stop and confront the reporter who is trying to get their mic in, so I did not say anything. But I was looking up their website, I was looking at their YouTube channel, and to nobody's surprise, I did see the videos, and I did see them just straight up, you know, reporting it as if it was their own interview, and it even had my voice and everything, and they just played the whole thing from their camera, yeah, as if it was their interview, and they recorded it, and they did the interview. It was crazy. And like they did it for all my interviews, Natalya, you know, and Imperium, and so much more. Let's see. Are these matches pending release? Wait, not sure. True. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are these matches pending release? Let me know. And let's see what else we have here. Once again, commercial break going on. Let's take a look at the dirt sheet really quick and see if there's something going on in the dirt sheets. I see Chelsea Green's name popping up on the dirt sheet. Guys, what's going on with Chelsea Green these days? Is she still being booked, or is she like off TV right now? Let's see. By the way, Mandy Sachs recently did an interview with TMZ Sports. I posted it also on the Instagram channel, so you guys can take a look at that. But Mandy was straight up asked if she is willing to return to wrestling, any wrestling, not just WWE, or if she misses wrestling altogether. And to that she says, look, I miss the adrenaline, I miss the excitement about it, and I was, you know, the yada yada yada. And she said that I'm happy right now, I'm happy doing what I'm doing, I love the direct connection that I have with the fans. You know, that's what she said. Those were her words. I love the fact that I can give them what they want. I can give them backstage access. That's, you know, everything that I do all day. I can give them spicy content and all that stuff. That's what she said. Literally her words. And she said that you know, one day maybe in any wrestling federation, maybe one day I'll make an appearance, but right now I'm very busy. That's what she said, literally her words. And she said, so it has to be the right call. That's what she said. So the guy asked her, you know, what about the money? I've heard that you're making a lot of money, so how about that? How much money are you making? To that she said, look, I'm not going to lie, but it's very, very good. So, obviously, she's happy with what she's doing. She has called her OnlyFans, her fan time career, life-changing. And she says now she gets to be with family, she gets to support her family, give them time, everything, and she calls it life-changing. And she obviously seemed very happy while doing the interview, talking about fan time. Surprisingly, but that's that. Here we are now with Adam Pearce. Tegan Knox again. Natalya. I like that. We're getting a match tonight, are we not? Tegan Knox versus Natalya at Payback? Or tonight? Tonight. I like that. Natalya and Tegan Knox tonight. Let's see. And True says, meaning that they could be performing not to get released. You know, it's funny you say that because I was thinking so too. I was thinking that maybe they have Tegan Knox on TV tonight just so that Undergirl doesn't release her as well. So that's funny. Possibly. And Clay, good to see you once again. Welcome. And Andy, you're right. She is a free agent indeed. And here they are. It is time for the Imperium. That's right. No ring general here, but we've got Ludwig and we've got Winchy. Speaking NXT, Booker T was a great wrestler, but as an announcer, Cole has got to go, says Andrew. I see. I have come to the conclusion that he, done right, is not an announcer. AJ, jump in there and take the Booker's job, please. Thank you for that, Andrew. I would love to get in there. You know, Booker is an interesting guy. He is an interesting guy. Yeah. You know, based on my own personal interactions with him from the time that we were on Twitch, Booker T, definitely an interesting guy. I'm pretty sure, you know, I am 100% sure that our paths are going to meet and we will definitely be talking with Booker T sooner than later. It will happen. I think it's going to be an interview or something, but Booker T and I, the story is not over. Definitely not. I cannot decide who's going to win, Natty or Tegan. Tegan has, technically, even though I love Natty and Natty, you know, we're friends, but I have to say that Tegan, she deserves the victory because, you know, to make an impact, right? To really be, you know, get that feel, to really be kind of, I guess, important in the eyes of the fans. She needs to get the victory tonight. To make a statement, she needs a victory. So I'm going to go with Tegan Knox. She needs to get the victory tonight over Natty. Teacher versus student. And here we are now. That's right, brother Andrew. That's right, Natik. And here we are now with a blow to the face of Tommaso. Ludwig Kaiser right now has got the upper hand. Headlock locked in on Champa. We've got Gunther watching on from the back. And I asked him this question, right? I said, so, you know, what's the deal with your relationship with these two, with Ludwig and Vinci? When they do a good job, you hug them out. But, you know, when they disappoint you, you chop them. So what would you call your relationship with these guys? I totally had, you know, Gunther taken aback with that question. He took a step back. I think I worked him up a little bit. You know, he thought about the answer a little bit, and then he gave me a very kayfabe kind of an answer. It was funny, but yeah, it was great. Let's see. Booker T has his own style of announcing, but it works for him. But it's not for everybody. They won't replace him because a few people don't like it. I don't know enough about Tegan Knox even to have an opinion. I see. Well, tonight we're going to form an opinion on her, definitely. So let's see. Already, I can tell you that Tegan Knox is rocking those matte Riddle colors. We often used to see Riddle wearing the purple and the green, but tonight Tegan Knox wearing the same matte Riddle colors. And I'll tell you what, those colors, they look way better on Tegan Knox than they ever did on Matt Riddle. Man. By the way, speaking of Riddle, guys, apparently there's an MMA promotion that already wants him, and they're reaching out to Riddle to have him back, and have him back entering the MMA world once again. Now, the ball, I believe, is in his court, you know, depending on how much he's getting paid, and if he even has any interest in returning to the MMA world, that is, you know, the ball is definitely in Riddle's court, so we shall see what happens. But I don't believe that AEW would have her, honestly, after the fiasco of the CM Punk drama. I think that Tony Khan would like to steer clear of any more drama, and he would probably not go for Matt Riddle. I think he should not. I don't think Matt Riddle is such big of a draw, and if he's bringing a lot of drama with himself, I think that Tony Khan should just steer clear and not go for Matt Riddle. Let's see, though. I mean, I'm wishing him the best always. I want him to do well, but I don't think that AEW needs to go after Matt Riddle necessarily. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure, no, Andrew, I mean, I'll tell you, Ricky actually DM'd me, and he's like, AJ, Riddle got released, and, you know, even though, of course, you know, kayfabe-wise, I hate Riddle, right? I dislike him and despise him, and, you know, but the truth is that it's a person losing their job, and you never want anybody to actually, you know, be hit financially, or you don't want anybody to lose their job. I don't like certain people in wrestling, and that's kayfabe, right? That's also kayfabe. I mean, it's not like in person I have anything against them. I don't. And it sucked, to know that he's lost his job, and I'm still hoping that he can find a new job and do well. I'm pretty sure he's doing well for himself. He's made a lot of money, but still. Hopefully he'll succeed at whatever he wants to do. So that's that. Yeah, but I'm kind of glad that he's not going to be ruining Randy Orton when Randy Orton comes back. No more RK Bro, and that's the best thing about it. And in his case, Riddle did it, that's right. And somebody commented under my Instagram post about Matt Riddle that ever since he left his wife and he, entered a new relationship with a lady, I believe from the adult industry, that's when, he started to go down, and that's where the downfall of Matt Riddle started. And, a lot of people seem to have agreed with that comment as well, that ever since he entered this new relationship, things started to go south for Matt Riddle. And I think that I've got to agree with that too. First you had all those acquisitions from his ex-wife, then you heard about, the crazy stuff that he's done, and you hear the crazy stories about his new partner, and, problems in personal life, and then of course you have Korea, and, just all kept stacking up. They say that the airport incident was the final straw, so a lot of people said, how can he get released? If he was the one who got harassed at the airport, how can he get fired for it? Apparently, the air has been cleared, and now we have a little more clarity. We still don't know the entire incident because they've kept it quite secret. But we have some clarity over the airport incident. Apparently, Matt Riddle was drunk. He was intoxicated, wasn't in his senses. Apparently, he falsely accused somebody of something while he himself was not in his own, And that's why he got released ultimately. They say it was the final straw. And the release, basically almost like Enzo Amore. Speaking of Orton, rumor has it that's right. I would love for Orton to do something with John Cena. Orton and Cena together, their program together made me a wrestling fan, guys. It did. That's what made me fall in love with wrestling, really and truly. So I really want to live that excitement again. I want to see Orton and Cena enter a program once again. I would not say with each other, I would say against each other. That's what I want to see. I want to see the Viper Randy Orton return against John Cena. I don't know if it'll happen, but that's what I want to see. The reason why I'm not sure if it'll happen is that Orton is a vet. John Cena is a vet. John Cena has limited time at the company, and they probably will use that time to build up newer stars rather than give us a nostalgia act between Orton and Cena. So they would probably rather use Cena to build up the new stars, instead. So, and that's understandable, but that also sucks. And no more Orton and Cena. I know, brother. Truth says, AJ, go back, watch the old footage. We're not getting any more Ortons. It's true, we're not getting it, sadly, yeah. And, that's funny. And Tommaso Ciampa now with the clothesline to Ludwig. Ludwig goes down on the apron. Ciampa grabs him from the head, sends him into the ring here. Ludwig, oh dear, clothesline again. That was sloppy. He started to fall back even before Ciampa hit him. And Ludwig should get chopped for that. Gunther not looking happy as he watches on. Just like I said, this guy is going to win tonight. Ciampa will win. He will keep the ball rolling. The momentum will continue on his side. And that's because he's building up to Gargano's return. So, he has got to win tonight. And Ludwig not looking too good. Ciampa rolling back into the ring. Grabbing Ludwig by the head again. Pulling him into... Oh, he's going to go for the DDT. Vintage Randy Orton. Going for the cover on Kaiser. 1, 2, and he kicks out. I'm not sure why Vinci in the interview, you guys that watched the interview, know that Vinci was like that quiet little boy in that corner. So, everybody else was like Ludwig and of course Gunther. They were like totally in character, and they were like playing their character, and they were in there in your face. Vinci was like laid back, and he was in the corner. I almost felt bad for him. I was like, Vinci, come on man, speak up a little bit. So he's a nice guy though. He kept smiling throughout the interview. That was nice. And here he is getting into the ring and gets hit with a knee to the face. Winchie goes down. Kaiser with a kick to Champa. Goes for the cover, but the referee here checking on Winchie instead. Now, this is going to add some more cracks to the Imperium. Oh my goodness. Kaiser now kicking Winchie out. He just kicks his partner out of the ring like dirt. That's crazy. And now Champa. Knee to the face. Kaiser collapses. Champa cover. Victory. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Spectacular win by Champa. This win, does not make Ludwig look weak, but it definitely adds some cracks to the Imperium, I believe. So we shall see. When I asked, Ludwig about the tag team championships and if they're chasing it, he said, look, the last couple of weeks we've been doing a lot of solo action, but whatever the ring general wants us to do, we'll do that. And here we are. Gunther does not look happy at all today. This guy. Yeah, funny. Gunther is Gunther is not happy. That's right, Tony. Absolutely not happy. My tea. I forgot about my tea. Oh, we're finally getting it. This is apparently going to be the match of the night. I've read about it. They're saying the backstage. A lot of people are very excited about this championship match. Dragon Lee, Dominik, they say it's going to be stealing the show. So we shall see if it actually ends up stealing the show. Dragon Lee has come all the way from NXT here to fight Dominik for the championship. Let's see. By the way, Sheamus has apparently suffered an injury, and he will be recovering from it, which means the Brawling Brutes leader will not be on TV for, at least a couple months apparently, so we shall see. And Ricky, welcome. That's right, Tony. Dragon Lee indeed coming here from NXT for the NXT North American Championship. That match take place after this commercial break. Ricky says, AJ, your mic is low. Okay, brother, I've turned it up a little bit for you. That's right, Batman Rhea Ripley. You gotta love that. Dragon Lee, Dirty Dominik up next after the commercial break. Guys. So Mariah May, guys. Mariah May, the former WWE Shop model and, Stardom star, and also a target of AEW, is now apparently a free agent. She is done. She's wrapped up her stuff with Stardom and apparently is free to go elsewhere. And AEW has been reportedly having an eye off Mariah May for quite a bit. And if the cards are played right, she will probably be on TV very soon. Mariah May might be on AEW in a couple weeks, so we shall see. Alright, cool, my brother Ricky, thanks for that. So Becky Lynch is going to be serving as a commentator next for the match coming up after the commercial break again. Tegan and Natty's next. I wonder why they showed the whole NXT North American Championship stuff then. I thought, okay, this match is up next. Alright. Tegan and Natty up next. Tegan better win the match. Yeah, she needs it. She needs the victory. Let's see, what else do we have here? What's happening here? What the hell? What? So apparently there's this MMA fighter by the name of Dylan Dennis, right? And he is going to be having a fight with Logan Paul, a boxing fight with Logan Paul on October the 14th at the Manchester Arena. And it's crazy because I'm looking at the headline, and the headline says, MMA fighter Dylan Dennis to Kayla Braxton, your dad should have pulled out. So between this feud between Dylan Dallas and Logan Paul, how did Kayla Braxton get in here? And why is he going after Kayla Braxton? Let's see. Oh, I see. Kayla Braxton she got on Twitter announcing that she's heard rumors that Dennis has already pulled out of the match. So he wrote that your dad should have pulled out Kayla Braxton. That's funny. Kayla Braxton is getting in there. It's not even her business. Should stay out of it. for sure. Perhaps a DQ match is Andrew. Well, let's see, brother. Let's see. And, by the way, guys, Jojo Offerman, it's crazy to me, right? We're still not over the loss of Bray Wyatt. You know, the wrestling world, the fans, the stars, they're still mourning the loss of Bray. You know, just terrible. And Jojo took to Instagram yesterday, writing that it's been a month since Bray unfortunately left us, and she says that the kids, her kids, you know, she herself, their family, they miss him every single day, every single minute of every day. And it just blew my mind because it's been 1 month. It feels like it was yesterday when we heard the shocking news. And right now, even when I'm talking about it, I'm getting goosebumps because it's just so sad, right? And she says, she wrote that it's been a month. It just blew me away. How quickly does time pass, right? It's crazy. God bless. God bless. Alright, wait a second, guys. Okay. This is crazy. So... that's crazy. So... Apparently, Naomi, or Trinity, she attended a recent Beyonce concert in Houston, Texas, and she also received a shout-out from Beyonce herself. So Beyonce, you know, she took a second and said, "I like your outfit." And that was enough for Naomi or Trinity to freak out and to take to Twitter to talk about how Beyonce gave her that acknowledgement, that she gave her that shout out, and yeah, that made her night. It shows you that even stars can, you know, can be somebody else, some other stars' fans. I mean, Naomi, who already has thousands of fans for herself, also is a big fan of Beyonce. I wonder if WWE can actually get somebody like Beyonce or The Weeknd, somebody like them, you know, that stature, to perform live at WrestleMania. I mean, why not? They are a billion-dollar company, right? Now, filthy rich thanks to end of our deal, whatnot. But they are a billion-dollar company. They've got WrestleMania that is a record chat-on WrestleMania every single year. So why not bring out a big name in the music industry like Beyonce or like, you know, Bruno or like, you know, Weeknd himself? Why not? I think it would just bring more eyes to the product. It would bring more fans, and you know, who probably watch wrestling for the first time, and who knows, they might stay. So, not sure. And here we are now, that Natalya making her way out. So, this is one thing that I don't understand about Natalya. Is she a heel or is she a face? Because backstage with Adam Pearce, she very much came across as a heel. But as she's making her way out right now, she's smiling, she's looking good, she's cheering, she's looking happy, she's giving the kids the high fives, she's giving the kids her sunglasses. Is she a heel, is she a face? It confuses me. Because she's such a nice lady in real that I just have a hard time buying her as a heel. I really do. She's a very nice lady. Natty's a baddie, in fact she's my baddie. I see you, Tony. She's my baddie too, Tony. And they done it back in the 80s, you never know, says Andy. They probably should do it again, brother, absolutely. In the 80s, they did it because they had to make a statement, right? They had to do it. And nowadays, I feel like, especially the WWE that was under Vince McMahon, they got comfortable and they knew, okay, we already have this audience. We don't really need to give them that, right? But, of course, with Endeavor, who knows? Maybe they'll go up there. Natty there to put people over. You know it, brother. That's right. But Natalya is incredible, you know, she is definitely driven. I asked her, I said, look, Natalya, it's been about 2 decades since you've been wrestling in the WWE. And when I said that, you know, her eyes, they grew wide. And she said, yes, it's been about 17 years. I said, yes, that's what I'm saying. It's been about 2 decades since you've been wrestling, Natalya. So, what's next? You know, what's your plans? I asked something like that. And she said, hey, look, I said, you still look like in your prime. And she said, yes, I'm in the best shape of my life. I lost like these 20-something pounds over the last year, and I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life, and I can go, I can do this, I can do that, I still want to do this. So she's made history, she's done so much, and she still says she's in the best shape of her life. She still says and believes that she's in her prime. Natalya will go, guys. I feel the way she's going right now, I think that Natalya will wrestle for even longer than Mickie James. And Mickie James is still wrestling. Wait, let me see. Mickie James, how old is she? She is 44 years old. Natalya, how old is she? Natalya is 41. That's crazy. I thought Natalya was so much younger because if you look at Mickie, now I think that plastic surgery helps. But if you look at Mickie and look at Natalya, Natalya just looks much younger. So yeah, I definitely feel that she is going to be going up and she's going to be crossing Mickie James. And we'll have a lot more years in her career. Let's see. But I like Natalya a lot. She's a great lady. Fantastic lady. Oh, okay, Natalya, God bless her. I know she is so much plastic, but I feel her chest is getting bigger and bigger by the week. Andrew, is that a compliment? What's going on here? And Tony says, I assume that Tegan and Natty had a sparring the dungeon before the match. You never know, brother. Never know. And here we are, Natalya taking out Tegan Knox. Knox is down. Natalya with those kicks to the gut and looking to lock in the sharpshooter. But Tegan Knox crawling over to the ropes, sending Natalya neck first into the second rope right here. Following that up with a knee strike to the face. She goes for the cover. This should be a kick out. Oh, that was this very sloppy, very slow knee strike. Did not like it. The impact was not felt, but still Natalya did not kick out. That was a sloppy end. That knee strike was not perfectly delivered, I'll say that. I hope her former friend Dakota Kai isn't watching the match. That's right, Tony. That's right. Yeah, she'd be heartbroken, right? Knox wins, Tony. You're right. Holy moly. Jenny Neidhart is absolutely gorgeous. I see you, and you know, she is gorgeous. But I love Natalya. But the stuff that she does with Jenny, and you know, I believe that they have an OnlyFans too, it's weird. And Jenny used to be this lady. Oh, wait a second. Damian Priest getting the face of JD McDonough. What's going on here? Wow. Wow. Does JD McDonough speak Spanish? Is he not from Europe? How does he speak Spanish? Damian Priest expects the world to speak Spanish. I like that. Okay, Senor Money in the Bank. And JD McDonough just runs away. He said, you cannot be in the Judgment Day. Run. And he gets out. Good stuff. But yeah, Jenny Neidhart, you know, she used to be like this shy girl, right, on Instagram. She used to have her private profile and whatnot, but then she made her profile public, and then she got on OnlyFans, and then she started to do weird things with Natalya. The stuff that they do on social media is not something that I would look up. It's crazy. But that was quick indeed, true. Yeah, that's right. Jenny has an OnlyFans, not Natty. Well, they do collectively do stuff, right? Or maybe they make YouTube videos collectively that are spicy, but they do indeed do stuff collectively, or at least on Instagram. Lots of spicy photos. But that's right, Tony. Seth Rollins coming out here, and tonight he's kind of wearing decent clothes. I mean, I'm not sure if he's trying to cosplay as Thriller's, you know, MJ, but a lot of red tonight. I like that. Drew says Natty and her sisters are thirst trappers. That's a perfect way to put it. They are, definitely. They are on YouTube together. That's right, YouTube. Yeah. I've seen, because I follow them both on Instagram, you know, that's how I know that they make a lot of spicy stuff together. Not sure where it goes, YouTube or OnlyFans, but it goes somewhere. And here we are now. Seth Rollins is drinking it in. That's right. So I like Seth Rollins a lot for the fact that he is actually wearing a Fiend side plate. So one of his side plates actually have the face of the Fiend as a tribute to Bray. And honestly, I hope that, you know, the next champion also keeps it. Keep the legacy alive. Keep the creativity alive. Keep the Fiend alive, at least in the title belt. I really hope that whoever is going to be the next champion keeps that side belt. At least one, right? I mean, you've got the other side belt for yourself. Keep one for the Fiend, honestly. If I were the next champion, I would do it. Yeah. Absolutely. I would really do it. Okay. Still, with that being said, guys, we are on a commercial break. Let's see what else do we have going on. Let's take a look at some more dirt sheet rumors, speculation, spoilers. Jinder Mahal said that nobody will dethrone Roman Reigns except for himself. That's what he said, guys. If you were wondering, Jinder Mahal says nobody's going to dethrone Roman Reigns except for himself. Okay. And, let's see. By the way, guys, Rick Boogs apparently, right? Rick Boogs, he he's not happy that he got fired, right? He's not happy at all. And he says that he single-handedly blames the fact that Vince McMahon left. He blames that fact for his downfall. He says if Vince McMahon would have not gone, away, he would have not stepped away, he would still be in the company, he would still be successful. But because of Vince McMahon's departure, that's where the downfall happened. So he just straight up went out there and blamed Vince's departure. Nakamura to beat up Rollins again. This should be good. Yeah. Alright, let's see what else do we have here. So, a Rowdy Roddy Piper centered graphic novel is going to be releasing next year. So we're going to be seeing a graphic novel centered around Roddy Piper, which will be releasing next year. Interesting. It will be titled Roddy Piper, The Kilted Avenger. And it's going to be out February 13th, one day before Valentine's Day, 2024. It's going to be an all-new adventure starring the legendary professional wrestler and actor Roddy Piper, packed with action, laughs, and guest appearances by some of the biggest names in pro wrestling. The graphic novel is written by Dominic Mysterio with pencils and inks, and is sure to become your favorite new book on the shelf. The Kilted Avenger. Roddy is a talk show. Oh, he's a talk show host by the day. I say. And he's determined to save the world from evil by the night. I like that. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting novel coming out next year. I probably will pick one for myself too. Is Cameron Grimes still on the main roster? Well, at least he's not fired. That's for certain. But yes, he's still on the main roster. Or maybe he's on the moon, who knows. But yeah, he's still there. Has not been demoted just yet. So I always had this question, and also have brought this up on multiple occasions right here when we do the watch-alongs. And the question was that when the main roster stars go to the NXT, go back to the NXT brand, do they get paid NXT money or do they get paid main roster money? And we already know the answer now, that they still used to get paid main roster money, which is why Endeavor thought, hey, if these guys are getting paid main roster money and they're on NXT, we don't need them, right? Because we've got this NXT guys we pay $40,000 doing the same thing that these guys at $400,000 are doing on the same thing, on the same brand. So that's why they got rid of them. Yeah. Book should hush. That's right, true. Definitely should not burn bridges, especially so early on in his career where he really has not really made a name for himself, to be honest. Should hush. You're right. Yep. Yeah, sounds interesting indeed, guys. That's right, Andy. True. I like sunglasses, but those pair of sunglasses, they make me feel insecure too. What the hell is that? That's not a sunglass, that's a windshield, right? The hell? Oh. For real? For real? There you go. Wow, okay. And I was getting all emotional that, okay, the next champion should also keep the Fiend side plates. Look at those side plates, guys. The Fiend side plate is gone. Crazy. Now you've got the Seth Rollins side plates back. Oh, come on. Alright, Fireflies. The Fiend side plate is gone. We've got the Seth Rollins logos back on both the sides. Cool. Alright. Cool. What can you say? California Love Set. You know it, Tony. As a champion, if a challenger is ducking and dodging a rematch challenges, maybe just don't care, live your life, and another challenger should step up to take your title away, right? Even Jon Moxley had done the stomp on last Wednesday's AEW Dynamite after the crowd saying, I see. That's funny, Tony. Thanks for sharing that. That's what I'm talking about, Seth. Exactly. If one person does not want your championship opportunity, literally, I'm sure the locker room wants that title and they'll step up for the game, you know? So move on from Shinsuke Nakamura and move on to somebody else. Let's see who'll step up. Exactly. I like what now he's talking sense, right? As a champion, you don't need challengers. Challengers need to challenge you. There he is now. I really like this. Thank God for this. Thank God for this. I've always said, let the Japanese stars speak Japanese. Really. It sounds absolutely crazy when they do it, right? It sounds absolutely scary and intimidating. So let them speak Japanese, but just add subtitles. And it seems like they've finally done that. I like that. No one else will step up. You're right, true. Who? Yeah, you're right. You know, very interestingly, guys, they have now added a, you know, if you go to WWE.com, if you look up, you know, the roster by brand, they used to have, of course, all the brands listed. But now they've added a new section under the roster on WWE.com which says free agent. They never had free agent written before, but now they do. So, if you go to free agent, you see 7 names listed there. First is Brock Lesnar, then is Cedric Alexander, Logan Paul, MVP, Zion Quinn, Von Wagner, and Omos, all listed as free agents. But Shinsuke Nakamura here says that I will stand tall, but you will never stand up again. I accept your challenge. Shinsuke Nakamura has accepted the champion's challenge. When did the champion need to start issuing challenges, guys? It should be the other way around. A champion should be accepting the challenges, but okay. We're living in a parallel kind of a universe here, I guess. Alright. What is Seth Rollins doing here? He takes off his sunglasses. Somebody must have hit out that... Oh dear. Wait. That's right, last man standing. We got it, Seth. We got it. That's right, Seth. We all know what a last man standing match is like. That's right, Andy. Definitely in his head. Seth Rollins seems overwhelmed right now. Alright, Seth. I feel like he's really dragging this. Okay. That's what I'm saying, true. It seems like he's dragging this whole thing up. I mean, he was talking pre-video message from Shinsuke, and he's also talking post-video message, so I think he's really dragging this, really is, yeah. You think so, Gary? So Gary says this time I feel pretty sure that Nakamura will win. That's crazy. If Nakamura wins, it's gonna be his first World Championship win, right, on the main roster, if I'm not wrong. So that would be something. I'm ready for a new champion, though. I would be more than ready for it. I've got to say, guys, overall, I feel like tonight's show has been quite slow. Because, honestly, I thought it's been about 90 minutes or maybe 2 hours since we've been watching. It's only been an hour. So I've got to say tonight's show doesn't have that factor to it. It's not that cool. Not the best show, I've got to say. And he says Shinsuke deserves to be champ. I totally agree. Yeah. So this... I don't know. This was an okay segment, I guess, but finally Seth Rollins is done talking, and I guess we're gonna go to a commercial break. Yeah, it's going too slow, Andy. I agree with that. Definitely is going too slow. Yep. Gary agrees as well. Honestly, I thought it's been like 2 hours, but it's only been like an hour or so. Now we've got Jackie, right? Jackie Redmond. That's right. She's got beautiful eyes. Look at her. Beautiful eyes. I think it's really cute, Nautic, that you want a new World Heavyweight champion altogether on SmackDown. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because he's never gonna defend that title. I mean, Payback, by the way, guys, is literally here, right? It's literally around the corner, and we only have one match scheduled for Payback so far. Only one. Insane. But yeah, let's see. We're never gonna have a new SmackDown champion, or at least not until WrestleMania. Sure about that. Welcome back, Ricky. I hope you had a good dinner. What did you have for dinner? Pizza. Welcome. Commercial break again, guys. Another commercial break. We've got about still got about 2 hours left before the show is gonna be over. AEW streaming NXT this Saturday and AEW this Sunday. Yes, we've gotta be here for the pay-per-views, brother Ricky. Commercial going on. I didn't know it's Chinese food. Really, Ricky? I like that. What did you have for your dinner then in Chinese food? What did you eat? So, in India, we get Chinese food too. I'll tell you what, in India, the Chinese food that we get here, you're not gonna get anywhere else. Not even in China. It's like a whole different fusion, apparently, that we get here. But it's good. I like it better than Chinese food itself. Yeah. And another iPhone 15 commercial here, and I really don't get it. The relationship between the phone and an asteroid and a spaceship. The marketing on this phone, they went hard, but they failed, I feel. I know I keep saying this from, I bought a pair of shoes from Adidas, and it has a NASA logo on it, inside of it, and it has like a certification from NASA, and they said that NASA has tested the shoe. And I'm like, what? NASA took it to the moon to test it? What's going on here? And they said, yes, they tested it. I'm like, what? But I still bought it, but it's stupid to me, just as much as the iPhone 15 commercial here is stupid to me. Sometimes these marketing people, they go out there, for stupid reasons. But Andy says, I know I keep saying this, Roman needs to leave the WWE since he's never here anyway. I know, right? When was the last time we saw Roman Reigns? It's been a while. In my neighborhood, pizza and beer is a romance. Hell yeah, Gary. You know what, brother? I need to move into that neighborhood. That's like except for beer, because, straight edge. But pizza is my kind of thing. If pizza is considered romantic over there, I'm moving in, Gary. Moving in. My dinner was a blue crab cup salad with blackened shrimp on top. I like that, Andrew, my brother Nautic. I hope you enjoyed the delicious dinner. Orange chicken. I like that. Was that chicken as chill as Orange Cassidy? Because the name tells me so. Alright. And once again, commercials still going on. Limca Sports. Wait. Oh. It's a new drink. It's a new soft drink. Limca Sports. I like that. It's been, how many? 17. It's been about nearly 7 years. Or, it has been 7 years. No, it has been 7 years since I have had a sip of soda. Haven't had soda in 7 years. Totally cut it off. Beef lo mein, chicken, chow mein, egg for Fuyang. Alright, Gary, that sounds good. That sounds Chinese. Wait, did you have Chinese food as well? I like that. Okay, Gary. Alright. Was good, but my orange chicken was fresh. I like that. Well, Orange Cassidy is fresh too. Freshly squeezed. I like that. Sweet, sweet. Commercial break still going on. Let's see what else do we have here. Anything on the dirt sheets? Anything else? Back for the commercial break now. Alright. So everybody seems sold on the idea that Jade Cargill is coming to the WWE. I see Layla Gray has said that she's gonna kill it. I see dirt sheets. I see fans talking about how she should be booked. And I'm like, I'm not even sure if she's gonna be there in the first place, but everybody seems sold on the idea that she's already a WWE superstar. What do you guys feel, guys? Is Jade Cargill really a WWE superstar now? Let me know. And Kevin Nash says that The Rock returned to WWE for PR. And I don't know how didn't anybody not see this. Of course he returned for PR. Look at the timing for The Rock's return. I mean, he returned literally days after the TKO brand, that's collectively a WWE and UFC brand, they got listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Literally, a couple days after, The Rock shows up. Of course it's for PR, Kevin Nash. That's right. It's Captain Obvious right there. And let's see. We got Andy says, hey AJ, you said straight edge life. I just remembered I've seen CM Punk's horror movie. He was in, and he drank several beers. Really? I wonder if it was real beer. Wait. Really? He drank beer? I wonder if it was real beer, or I wonder if he really is straight edge anymore, or was it all just a gimmick? I really wonder now. But let's see, I remember I once went to a doctor in New York, and, doctors ask you everything, right, about your lifestyle and stuff. He says, do you drink? I said, no. He said, do you smoke? I said, no. He said, do you do drugs? I said, no. Straight edge. And he looked at me, he's like, what's straight edge? I said, I was always wanting to say, straight edge means I'm better than you, but I did not say that. But I did say that straight edge means I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. Straight edge. And he smiled at me. He's like, that's something new that I learned today. said, yes. So, straight edge, yeah. And let's see, have they revealed who Jey Uso was traded for? I don't think so. Let us know, guys, if anybody else knows who was he traded for. Not until she actually... That's what I'll say too, True. I'm not going to start talking about how she should be booked until she actually shows up. Right now, I don't know. I don't know if she's actually going to show up. It's reporting from Dirty Sheet, W changed Jade Cargill name as Jade Parker. I like that. As a Peter Parker fan, I like that. Jade Parker, heck yeah. I like it so much. It's funny because somebody showed up, Parker Bordeaux showed up, and they removed Parker from his name like no tomorrow. But they gotta give Jade Parker, okay. But let's see, rumor breaker, Jade Cargill's name will not be changed, says Tony. Crazy! Tony here going back and he says the name will not. That's crazy. If it actually takes Jade Cargill and gives Jade Cargill from AEW, crazy. I'm not sure how they'll be able to do it. If they do it, crazy good. Yeah, crazy. Okay. It was real beer he had, Andy says. That's insane. So no more straight edge for him, yeah? Jade Parker is a name for NXT newcomer Tiana Caffey. Alright, thanks for that, my brother Tony. Non-alcoholic beer or sparkling cider. I see, okay. Alright, Jey Uso was traded for Cody Rhodes. Oh, it's Brock. It's not Brock, Andy. It's not Brock. Or maybe it is Brock. I'm not sure because I'm going to WWE.com right now. I'm going to the roster. I'm going to free agents, and Brock Lesnar is still listed as a free agent as we speak right now. So if he was traded for... No, I don't think it was traded for Brock because if you remember, guys, Brock was never traded to Raw at all. So how could you trade a free agent for, Jey Uso? It's not going to happen because Brock was never traded to Raw at all. He was never drafted to Raw. So you cannot trade somebody who was not drafted in the first place. I mean, sometimes WWE can do stuff that's illogical, so you never know. But technically and logically speaking, Brock was never drafted to Raw. So he cannot be traded at all. But we shall see. We shall see. WWE sometimes they don't want to use logic, So we'll see. And Dominik here, he might be holding that NXT North American title for the last time. Who knows? But according to the dirt sheets that I've read, they're saying that this match is going to be the match of the night. So we shall find out. I heard her story this weekend that Heath Slater's contract is coming to you. Yes, you're right, Gary. A lot of the Impact Wrestling contracts are coming up soon. Heath Slater, as you mentioned. We've also known that Sami Callihan's contract is going to be up very soon. Another big contract, was it PCO if I'm not wrong, is also up very, very soon. So Impact Wrestling are having multiple contracts expiring and are not being renewed apparently. So we shall see if they're renewed between now and then. I picked Dominik to win tonight because we see it rematched. Absolutely, Ricky, I agree with that. And here we are now, Dominik with a blow to the face and Dragon Lee taking it back. Dominik with an Irish whip to Dragon Lee over to the ropes. Rebounds, our clothesline, reversal, shoulder tackle. Dominik goes down. With that being said, Lee gets the first laugh of this match right here. Running around the ring again. Dominik with a nice dodge, jump, and a nice dodge again. Both the guys showing their athleticism, throwing over him to the ropes and rebounds, following that up with the Hurricane Rana. Dominik Mysterio goes down, Dragon Lee running over to the ropes one more time, running over, and he leaps over the top rope and takes out Dominik just like that. Dominik Mysterio goes down hard, guys. PCO's contract expires, says Andy. I agree. Yeah, oh, he already expired. Oh, I see. Already expired. The last time I read, it said it was about to expire. It's crazy it expired already. Thanks for that, Andy. And I wanted Raw debut for Dragon Lee, and so far so good, so technical. And here we are now. Dominik grabs him by the leg. He's got him in the submission hold, just where he wants him. Deonna Purrazzo is a free agent too. Crazy. Now, for Deonna, I don't know where she's going to end up going. I'm not sure if it's going to be ROH, AEW, the WWE, because, when she came over to AEW, I felt like they did not really treat her right. I mean, she came in just to drop the title. They did not really, really put the spotlight on her, did not really show her as a star. She just came in to do the formality of dropping the title, that's about it. So I don't know if they really want Deonna Purrazzo on there, because it did not feel like they wanted her the first time she showed up. Did not really make her feel important at all. So for that reason, I don't see Deonna going to AEW at all. I don't. Maybe ROH, but not AEW for certain. The WWE, I'm not sure. Let me look up Deonna Purrazzo on her age. I don't feel like she's going to fit the WWE mold either, because nowadays, especially now with Endeavor on board, they're looking for young and hungry people. You're looking for people who are still fresh and new. They're not looking for vets, and Deonna is almost a vet now. So if you look at Deonna Purrazzo and you look at her age, she's 29 years old, still quite young actually, so you never know. I mean, they can hire her. 29 is not bad at all, so they might hire her, but I feel like they're still looking for younger guys, looking for people who are new to the industry so they can learn there and they can teach them their ways and stuff. So we shall see. But anyways, if Deonna Purrazzo comes over to the WWE, I'll be more than happy. But we shall find out. And let me know what you guys think. Where is she gonna go? I think Deonna is gonna go back to WWE, or she's gonna try to go to AEW. Says Ricky. Let's see. I don't know if AEW is gonna have her, but we shall find out. Deanna's. I see. I like that. You're right. You bring up a solid point that she's best friends with Chelsea, and Chelsea with the WWE right now. But we'll find out. She's 29 years old, says Ricky. Yeah, that's right. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Commercial break. Once again, guys. Commercial break. Yep. By the way, Braun Breaker, guys, he has said this on record, that his spear is better than Roman Reigns' spear, which is, I believe, grounds for a new feud in the future. Long-term feud, who knows? And apparently, guys, a dirt sheet here says that WWE has big plans for Jey Uso as a single star. So it says that Fightful is reporting that they were told other members of Bloodline would be important building blocks after SummerSlam. That has been put on display with Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. Specifically, WWE and those around the Bloodline angle were confident that the angle would launch Jey Uso into single stardom. Uso moving to Raw was a part of that process, and there are long-term plans for him with the wheels already in motion. Those that we spoke to said that Uso is tentatively planned for a long-term, heavily featured role that should carry at least through the next 2 months, and will be getting a lot of screen time. Officials are very happy with the reactions to Uso, so Bloodline's Jey Uso is gonna be apparently getting a massive push as a singles, performance, and we shall see how he does it. Yeah. And she's just 20. True is just as surprised as I was when I saw 29. I thought it was gonna say 35, right? But no, she's only 29. Yeah, true. That's right. Let's see. You think WWE wants Deonna to NXT or main roster? I don't know if they want her, to be honest. I would like her in WWE. I like Deonna a lot. I think she's fantastic. I don't know if WWE would want her, though. Yeah, so I don't know. But if they do have her, I'm pretty sure they're going to send her to NXT. Yeah. But Deonna's only 29. Tegan Knox is 28 years old, guys. And, she looks so much younger than Deonna. I don't know. Maybe Deonna's married and, that's what happens. But, okay, let's see. Gary says, it's all about Benjamins with these commercials. You're right, Gary. Yep. And here we are now. Dominik taking down Braun patterns his spears after Goldberg. You're right, true. Very solid point. And let's see. Hey, Andy's DK still a thing? Yeah, I don't believe so. But let's see. And do you think Raw's move Wednesday night go? Oh, yes. So about Raw. We talked about it on Instagram too, posted a post about it, that apparently internally there's talks that they might move Raw off Monday nights. Did not get a very good reaction to that post. There were people who were very mad about this possible move, and they said it should not happen. Raw has been on Monday nights for 30 plus years, and for a lot of people, Raw has been a Monday night show their entire life. They don't want to change that. They don't want Raw to move to any other night. One reason why the officials apparently want Raw to be moved is because this year especially, they have been crushed by football, and they don't like that. So that's why maybe Endeavor wants to move Raw to a whole different night altogether. We shall see if that happens. It could, because Endeavor now owns it's a new promotion altogether. So who knows? If other words, but let me know, Ricky, anybody else, if you'd like to see Raw moving to either nights. For me, I would say Monday nights the best nights. In other words, they will force Jey Uso on people. That's right. Like it or not, he's getting pushed, guys. Andy says Umaga-san says he would love to do different bloodline with Solo and Jimmy Uso. I see. Yeah, I mean, somebody should replace the tribal chief, right? Roman Reigns is barely there, so maybe, you know, he should be kicked out of the faction and somebody else step up and replace Roman Reigns. I'd like that. Does Diana even want to go to WWE is a question. Is a good question. Again, when I did the interview with Diana, she did not seem very happy with her, you know, time with the WWE. She did not seem happy when it came to Steve Maclin's time with the company either. She said that, you know, it was like an animal in a cage, and now the cage's been open, and now the animal will go out there and prove to the world what he's really made of, and he can really shine. So, you know, Diana was not happy with her experiences and her husband's experiences in the WWE, so who knows, maybe she does not want to go there anymore. We'll find out. But again, with money, you know, money talks, and if the money's right, she probably will go back, so we'll see. But the experience, her first experience, her husband's first experience, not good. Yeah. It's interesting because, you know, Diana said the same thing about Steve Maclin that Maria Kanellis said to me about Mike Bennett. Exactly the same stuff. That animal in a cage in the WWE now is unchained. Same stuff. Yeah. It would be a dumb move, says True. Yeah. A near fall by Dominic, says Tony. Yep. Ricky agrees with True. Gary says, with a change Monday Night Raw, we will definitely be living in an alternate. You know it, brother. Imagine tuning into Wednesday Night Raw. It does not even sound right. Or Tuesday Night Raw sounds stupid. Oh my goodness, Hurricane Rana, by the way, from the apron down to the ringside area. Dominik Mysterio's back bouncing off the mat. And now Dragon Lee setting him back into the ring here. Dominik getting back to his feet. Dragon Lee has him in his position. Gets him on top of his shoulders. Beautiful power bomb. Cover. And Dominik bouncing and kicking out right there. Why do they keep showing the cyberpunk thing? You know, that game is so sad. That game, Cyberpunk. Because it was released after years and years of anticipation and spoilers and everything. You know, people thought, this is it. This has got to be the next GTA. This has got to be revolutionary. The game came out looking worse than a PS2 game, and it had glitches. It was just a terrible release. You know, so much so that they actually started offering refunds for the game. And now it's been patched. You got DLCs, you got everything else going there. And now they want people to care about the game, but I don't believe that anymore. I mean, I was sold. I mean, I saw all these hype about the game, and I was like, okay, this is going to be a good game. I'll probably wait until the reviews, so I was smart. And now they keep pushing that game, and I'm not sold because, you know, I think they missed the... Wait a second, Dragon Lee with a very bad landing on those ropes. Oh my goodness, and he's hurt his crutch. Dragon Lee in trouble, frog splash, it's over. And Dominik, with that being said, gets the victory, retains the title. Yeah, Cyberpunk is paying them, you know it, True, all about the money. But we got Dominik with the victory. Tony says that sucks, yep. Here we are, Dominik Mysterio, still the North American champion. Rhea Ripley would be proud. By the way, Rhea Ripley did an interview recently, not very PG, so, you know, disclaimer, not very PG. And the interviewer asked Rhea, what does she and Dominik do in their free time? That's what he asked Rhea. And Rhea said that they like to FCK, if that makes sense. That's what she said. I was taken aback, like how? But she said that. Not sure how her husband feels about it, but she said that. Yeah. No, True, it's not out yet. You know, if the Spider-Man game comes out, I'm never going to stop talking about it. I'm not even getting paid for it, but I'll not stop talking about it. Yeah, the Spider-Man game comes out next month. I believe October 10th, right? I still have to pre-order it. I thought I was going to pre-order it like a couple months ago. I forgot. But when does it come out? Let's see. Release date 2023. October 20. So I've got time. I've got like a month. October 20th is when the Spider-Man game comes out, guys. That's right. Rhea is hilarious. Yeah, she knows what the people want to hear, and she gives them that. You know, I saw she's interesting, right? I saw a lot of the stars, you know, leaving the hotel, and when they were leaving the hotel, they were greeting the fans, even the heels. greeting the fans, taking pictures and whatnot. I saw Rhea Ripley leave the hotel. Literally had her head down. She was walking with a bouncer, and she had her head down all the time, and she was dragging her bag with her. Did not want to make any eye contact with the fans, nothing, just minding her own business, which is good, it's sweet, sweet. And let's see, you think Dominik faced Dragon Lee again? Possibly, possibly. Since Mustafa Ali is gone, he needs a challenger. It was a good match, though. I wouldn't say a show stealer, but a good match. And I'm getting a Nia Jax replay right now. Not something I want to see, but okay. Because Dominik has a match this Saturday, I don't like Nia. That is, it's funny because they got rid of Matt Riddle, but they gave me Nia Jax instead. Okay. I don't know. But because Dominik is a match this Saturday, but that is not the case. Ali got released. You're right, Ricky. That's right. He got released. Holy Kong, it's Nia and she's up next. Yes, it's time to shut off the stream and go to bed now. Nia Jax is up next. Alright. Let's see what else do we have going on here. So... So, is anybody playing the WWE game anymore, or even the AEW Fight Forever game anymore? Or have you guys given up on the games? Let me know. AEW Fight Forever is actually available on sale right now. When it comes to the regular edition, about a $12 sale, and the deluxe edition is also available at a $16 discount. So, it's available on sale. Still, I would say, for the people who have not bought the game yet, I would say wait a little bit longer because it's going to be going on sale. A bigger sale. I'm pretty sure by Thanksgiving or something. Bigger sale's got to come, so I would wait. Yeah. Patience is virtue. Alright, let's see what else do we have here. But I hope that everybody's doing well. I hope you all had a good weekend. So, let's see what else we have here. We've got... wait a second. We got Ricky saying, who called Nia Jax? I hate Nia Jax. I love more Nia Rose than Nia Jax. Nia Rose. Am I forgetting somebody? Who's Nia Rose? Nia Rose. Oh, Nyla Rose. I see you, Ricky. Okay. I see you. Okay. AJ, you froze for seconds. Oh, I hope I'm unfrozen now, Ricky. Andy, I'm okay now. Has anyone played the Stadium Stampede match? I've tried it. Sweet. And let's see. Commercial still going on. That's okay, my brother Ricky. Don't worry about it. I make those mistakes all the time. That's alright. Let's see. So Matt Hardy has commented on recent WWE releases. And he says that, he sees some of those people actually coming over to the AEW ring. He says that he could see 3 names, that he coming over to AEW, and those 3 names are Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler, and Mustafa Ali. Honestly, I think Mustafa Ali is a no-brainer. Mustafa Ali, first of all, very talented guy. Secondly, he's a clean guy, so he comes in without any controversy, any dirt, unlike Matt Riddle, right? So, clean guy, which is another great thing about him. Thirdly, hard worker, loyal if he's given opportunities. I'm pretty sure he's got to stay loyal to your brand, right? Heartbroken, so definitely Tony Khan will be there for him when he needs him. And then Mustafa Ali also has the same background as Tony and his father. Now Tony's father is a Pakistani American businessman. Mustafa Ali also hails from the same land, Pakistan. So automatically you've got that bond, right? I definitely see, sorry about that, I definitely see Mustafa Ali going to AEW. No brainer there, no brainer. January, Mustafa Ali is in AEW, 100%, 100%. And let's see, thank you for that, my brother Ricky. And what is that? Is that that's a commercial, okay. Shelton Benjamin has history in ROH. Yes, it makes sense for him to go back to ROH if he wants to, end his career over there. But, because I definitely see him retiring wherever he goes next. Definitely see him retiring now. And Dolph Ziggler now. Dolph Ziggler is a interesting name because either he's going to go back to the WWE, they're going to realize the mistake that they've made and they'll bring him back on, apparently, maybe. Unless their ego doesn't allow for that to happen, that is, which is also, a very big likelihood. Otherwise, Dolph Ziggler can't do anything. I mean, he did stand up at one point. Why are we getting this stupid commercial right now for this Continental, I believe it's a Peacock television show? They have spent like 5 minutes talking about it. It's crazy. Yeah, this show definitely has been very slow tonight. Now, this is the best part of the show. Jackie Redmond is on TV again, and I'll tell you, she's a gorgeous lady. Let's see what she wants to say now. Sami and Kevin. All right. Well, definitely he would fit in with Impact. And who knows, he might go to Impact. I'm pretty sure Impact will reach out, right? Especially if you think about it, Impact Wrestling has lost PCO. They're going to be losing Sami Callihan. They're also going to be losing some of their stars very soon, right? Because their contracts are up very soon. Deanna Barrazzo. So they could definitely benefit from these releases and bring more eyes to their product. Mustafa Ali could be one. You're right, Gary. This is going to be a good one. That's going to be benefiting both the people, both the parties. That's for sure. What is the main event? I believe the tag team match is the main event, brother. I believe that Kevin and Sami versus the Judgment Day, I think, is the main event. Yeah. Not even kidding. Who's coming out now? Oh, it's... She's got a new music and everything, too? I'm Not Like Most Girls is gone? Yeah. I'm kind of glad that that music is gone along with the Tron because it was just weird. So looking at those purple clouds and those eyes staring at you from the Titantron. Yeah, that was a weird Tron. So I'm glad they got rid of that. It was weird. And let's see. Oh no, I'm going to change the channel. It's Nia Jax. I know. Everybody, if you want to protest the return of Nia Jax, just switch channels. That's it. Great. Nia will beat up Michael Cole next. That's what's going to happen, true. They're just... yeah, exactly. That's what's going to happen. And nobody's happy to see Nia. That's one reason I don't like her, right? She's so annoying. Yeah, we know. The baddest human? That's like, I have not heard somebody calling themselves human in a long time. Okay. I hate her so much, guys. And hate is a very strong word. I don't like to use that word, but my gosh. I cannot stand this lady. I can't. The deafening sounds of boots for Nia Jax already. I know, right? I mean, if Dominik was in the same ring as Nia Jax right now, he'd probably get cheered. He probably would. You know, if Dominik wants to go over, wants to win the fans over, get in the ring and slap her. He's gonna be over. I one word for Jax, Jade. I see ya, Tony. That'd be nice. We got Broman, my brother here. Broman, my brother. Where have you been? Good to see ya. Welcome. And he says Nia fine as hell. So everybody here, shoosh, because Broman likes Nia. We got one person here who likes Nia. I like that. Welcome, Broman. Me too, AJ. I hate her, says Ricky. And hate is a very strong word. Zoe Stark's on her way out. Zoe Stark's is cool, right? So she was like, running down the hotel. I think she was late for the show or something. She's running down. I say, good luck for your match, Zoe. And she said, thanks. Yeah. Did not even have a match. But, yeah. So should have been to Japan. I know. She should have went to Japan. She should have done that. But instead, she just chose to be lazy, stay home. Can I say that she doesn't really look like she's in shape anymore? I think that she looked better when she was with the company earlier than she does now. Raw ratings already sucks now. They have even more reason to get rid of Vince for bringing her back. I know. Whose idea was it to bring her back? This is worse than the Hit Show coming back, right? Why is Zoe Stark going after Nia? Is there a history or is this like random? This makes no sense. Why is Zoe going after her? Zoe is cool, says Ricky. It's absolute Zoe Stark. That's right, Tony. Sorry about that. And Gary says, AJ, I like Nia Jax. Oh, sorry about that, my brother Gary. Sorry about that. Guys, nobody's making fun of Nia, right? Gary likes her. And so does Broman. Lena is cool. Nia Jax is lame. I agree. I agree with that. Totally. Yeah. So, Nia Jax was an ambassador. You remember, guys, when the Authors of Pain were doing their whole thing? Nia Jax was an ambassador. I believe that when they announced their wrestling show, Nia Jax was a supporter, and she was excited about the wrestling show altogether. When things started to crumble down, she was one of the first to hit back at them publicly, which also kind of showed you that she's not a really good friend, is she? But what can you do? Let's see. Speaking of the Authors of Pain, the dirt sheets were going crazy. Authors of Pain are coming back and whatnot. I can tell you this for certain. Zim, one half of the Authors of Pain, is still in Norway. So, I don't know if Netherlands. I'm not sure if he's coming back. Because he's still with his parents. He's still with his family in the Netherlands. And, the other guy also in Canada. So, when we spoke, they said that they went back because they did not want to be in America, especially with the pandemic. They wanted to be with their families, support their families, their parents, and their friends. They wanted to be close with their loved ones, and that's why they went there. And they're still there, so I don't know if I can buy the reports from the dirt sheets that Authors of Pain is coming back, because they're still at home. Yeah. And let's see, Ramit, good to see you once again, brother. Alright, Ramit here asking a question if Matt Riddle will go to Impact or ROH, and I feel that Matt Riddle probably will go back to MMA if he wants to. The offers at the table, from the dirt sheets we've heard that the offer is out there for him to return to MMA. So if he wants to, probably will go back to the MMA world. She's actually a bit smaller, but who knows? Maybe she'll go back to MMA. He'll kind of find himself again, work hard, and do the wrongs right. Yeah, and maybe come back even better. Who knows? She's actually a bit smaller, but she was very attractive before she gained the extra. I see. All right. Yeah, never a fan. AJ, thank you for that, Ricky. I'll drink some water. Nia beat up Star. I see. Thanks for that again, brother. Nia Jax has got curves in all the right places, says Gary. I like that, Gary. I like that. Yeah. Thank you, Ricky. That felt nice. Alright, so how much time do we have left? So we've been watching the show for about 90 minutes now. That makes more sense. I'll tell you though, it's been a slow show. Definitely not a great show. So apparently The Rock is going to be in Australia for Elimination Chamber, and Grayson Waller already sending threats or warnings to The Rock, saying that he should save himself and his health for WrestleMania because he might not return from Australia healthy enough to compete at Mania. So Grayson Waller already, sending him threats. Yeah. Grayson Waller is going to hijack the Elimination Chamber show as his show because it's happening in Australia. That's right. What else do we have here? And Dragunov has said this on record that he wants to fight Mysterio, Seth Rollins, and Shinsuke Nakamura. These are the potential opponents that he would love to face and get in the ring with. I love Dragunov. And I feel like Dragon versus Mysterio or Shinsuke or even Seth would be fantastic. I need my points like we did. I know, right, Ricky? Yeah. Wait, Fastlane. Wait a second. Did they just announce a handicap match? John Cena and the Bloodline? Because we did not see the tag partner listed or, nothing. So AJ Styles, obviously, he's hurt, he's injured, so he's gone. And apparently LA Knight also is out, right? Who was supposedly going to be his tag team partner. So are they listing as a handicap match? That's crazy. And AEW hired Dolph Ziggler and Emma to hire Karachuka. According to Twitter, Warner Brothers, TNT, TBS, top. Hopefully. I mean, Emma is likely, very likely. I think, honestly, I would say Emma go back to Impact, right? Yeah, I think Emma is doing fine with Impact. She probably will go back there. I'm pretty sure they'll be more than happy to have Emma back. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's a handicap match. Crazy. Should be good, though. Wouldn't be surprised. Who knows? Maybe LA Knight gets cleared by then and he shows up as a surprise partner. Who knows? That's right. Renaissance, my brother. Welcome back. So I was gone because of Superstar Spectacle. I was, doing the whole media stuff. So I was gone for a week for that. And then we had some other stuff going on, and was away for that again. But I'm here now. Renaissance, welcome. When I'm not doing the watch-alongs, I'm still here. I'm posting videos and interviews, so that's that. But welcome, Renaissance. Good to see you, my brother. It's gonna be the Rock to excite the crowd. You know it. It's a stadium show. They're going to Australia. Elimination Chamber is going to stadium for the first time ever. They'll need the Rock. And Nia Jax goes running over to the ring post. Zoe Stark gets out of the way in time. Jax goes shoulder first into the ring post. She's hurt. She's slowed down. Zoe Stark now with a kick to the face. One more time, kick to the face. Nia Jax taking it back once, twice. She goes over. My brother Renaissance, once again, welcome back. Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Because LA Knight, that's right, Ricky. Unfortunately, LA Knight is out for the illness. Hopefully, he'll be back soon. And my connection with Saraya. That's right. Yep, Saraya was one of the first people who tweeted out about Emma after she got released, and she said, hi, 10L. Who knows if she probably will, go somewhere. Either AEW Impact, we'll find out. David, my brother, good to see you, David. Hope you're doing well. Fantastic to see you. So there are 2 matches for Fastlane. Wait, 2 matches. So, let's see. 1 second. So let me pull it up right now very quickly. So first, okay, I see it now. So we got Seth versus Shinsuke, last man standing for the World Championship. That's going to take place at Fastlane, along with John Cena versus the Bloodline handicap match, also at Fastlane. Fastlane takes place October 7th. That's when Fastlane's going to take place, October 7th, which means that's going to be next weekend. It's crazy to me, really. It really is crazy, right? I mean, we're like a couple of weeks away, and we only have 2 matches left. It's got to be a very hurried out, build to the pay-per-view. Once again, David, great to see ya. With that being said, to nobody's surprise, Nia Jax gets the victory. Poor Zoe Stark. I mean, it was nice, right? She kind of lifted Nia Jax up on her shoulders. I gotta give credit where it's due. Zoe Stark definitely showing some power, some strength. But at the end of the night, Nia Jax with a victory. Roman says AEW Collision Christian Cage Darby Allin match was 5-star. Yeah, I've heard. True told us that Collision was fantastic this past Friday, Saturday night. That's that. This girl looks like a bigger JLO. That's so funny. That is so funny. We were just talking about JLO earlier. And Naomi was apparently at a JLo concert where she got a shout out from Jennifer Lopez. I'm sorry, that wasn't Beyonce. I always get confused between Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce. But yes, Naomi was at a Beyonce concert earlier and she got a shout out from Beyonce. And Naomi freaked out about it and posted about it all over her Twitter. So that was that. But I feel like that's so funny. Nia Jax a bigger Jennifer Lopez? That is funny. Speaking of Beyonce and J-Lo, you know what hit me right now? All of a sudden. Gosh. I feel like we need Jay-Z at WrestleMania, right? I mean, Jay-Z, we often have Snoop Dogg here in the WWE, but Jay-Z is one person that I believe, if I'm not wrong, has never, ever been to the WWE. And I know that, back in the day, the WWE actually were planning to have Jay-Z at WrestleMania and doing a rap battle with John Cena. That never happened. But I feel like having Jay-Z at Mania once would be just totally badass. It would be crazy. So I'd like that. I'd like to see Jay-Z in the WWE at least once. Yeah, I'd like that. But let's see, Ricky Starks and deals another great match is true. Right. I thought The Miz is now the new host of the Wheel of Fortune. Would fit in, right? Would fit in. But, of course, well, let's see how this upcoming segment is going to be. The Miz is here, and Renaissance says, "Oh God, The Miz, where's my mute button, brother? You telling me we already had Nia Jax on here? We survived that Nia Jax promo. I'll tell you what, we can survive anything else, even The Miz, right? And lame ass Miz is true. That's right. AJ is Team JLO. Yeah." Deadass, but I'll be honest, I always get confused between JLO and Beyonce. Can't choose who's better. What is that mean? Tony said at the end of AEW after Wrestle Dream 2023. I know, right, Broman? We shall find out. Broman says Drake would do it for free if he knew about Liv Morgan. What? Oh, dear, that's so hilarious. Yeah, you know it. Drake would do it for free. I would love Drake too. Hey, you know what? Hey, brother, that's so sweet that you brought that up. Can you imagine Drake and Ricochet doing something together? Maybe Drake and Ricochet versus Logan Paul and who else? Somebody who's Drake's rival in the music industry. I'm not sure who that is, but yeah, Drake and Ricochet versus Logan Paul and for just for an example, let's say Jay-Z. I think that will be a fantastic match. I mean, if anybody in the WWE is listening to this right now, I think that's a perfect WrestleMania match right there. It would be crazy. Lil Wayne, there you go. I don't know if Lil Wayne can actually survive a wrestling ring. I know he's quite fragile, right? He definitely is. I'm not sure if he can survive a wrestling ring, but it would be badass, brother. It would be crazy. Drake, Ricochet versus Logan Paul, Lil Wayne. Talk about $1 billion match. That's it. And Drake rapping as he comes up. My God, I should be a booker right now. Endeavor, are you watching this right now? Because they need to make this happen. They've got the money to make it happen. They should make it happen. Holy crap. By the way, speaking of crazy matches, you guys heard about Cristiano Ronaldo and how WWE apparently wants him to team up with John Cena? At Crown Jewel next month in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I mean in November, I'm sorry. Have you heard about that crazy rumor? I've heard about rumors. I've heard about that's not a true rumor. I've heard of both sides of the tale. But let me know if you've heard about it and if you feel it's going to happen or not happen. Let me know. Khan said Wrestle Dream is the beginning of a new era for AEW. The match card is very strong. Yeah, they are definitely pushing it as the beginning. And you know what? They need something like that, especially after the whole CM Punk stuff. They need to show the world that, yes, we are entering a new era. If we've left the stuff in the back, and now we're headed to a whole new direction, and the sky's the limit. So, Wrestle Dream is a perfect pay-per-view for it. Absolutely. With that being said, commercial break still going on, guys. Let me know, again, if you think Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be in the WWE at Crown Jewel. Sorry, not Crown Jewel, Night of Champions. Yeah. By the way, just after, watching me go to the WWE India show and cover that show and, do the interviews and stuff, do you want me to go to Saudi Arabia too? To cover the Saudi Arabian show? Or the Australia show in Australia and Perth? Let me know. Let's see. My gosh. That's crazy. So, Mansoor, basically, I'm just reading this right now, and it's blowing my mind away. Mansoor was recently on Twitch talking about their releases, talking about the pitches that they made themselves, and the different stories in their company. And he says that, this is what the article says, right? And I quote, wait a second, first listen to Judgment Day, we'll get back to it. It's crazy, I'll talk about it in just a second. What's happening here? Alright, they're not really talking, I guess. Yeah, we'll get back to it. So Mansoor, and this is what the article says, and I quote, Mansoor commented on the WWE writer lawsuit, which alleged that another writer suggested the idea that a secret... So basically the idea was that a secret that Mansoor had been keeping from everybody was that he was behind the 9/11 attacks. What? That's... what? Now, considering the fact that Mansoor actually comes from Saudi Arabia, and the hijackers were from Saudi Arabia apparently, the fact that a WWE writer actually came up with this idea is awful. 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 And, yeah. I'm just surprised that Mansoor says that he hopes that it was just a joke, a cruel joke, and that's about it. He says that he never heard the pitch or the idea directly. Insane. And this is his quote. He says, the 9/11 thing, I'm actually surprised that I got fired because of this 9/11 thing. I thought I was going to get another year out of that story. There's no way they're going to fire me after that crap came out. It's funny because that happened when we were in Europe. That story dropped. I remember we were doing the tour in Europe and somebody texted me. I don't even want to say it because obviously they weren't considering this. It was not a real pitch. It was an inappropriate joke. I hope nobody told it to me. It is crazy, guys. Even as a joke, for somebody to come up with this sort of an idea, it shows you how, even though they say we're very progressive, right? Some people say, oh, we're progressive. No, ideas like these, that doesn't show progress at all. Yeah, but let's see what else do we have here. We got Renaissance says, you should go to all the shows in Asia. Or no, right? I probably should. Thank you for that, brother. And, I would like to, but... hopefully YouTube starts paying and you just start getting views for that kind of money for me to travel. But we'll see. I'll have to pick either Saudi or Australia. And to help me travel everywhere, guys, make sure you are sharing the channel link with your friends, family, everybody, extended family, exes, currents, everybody, and help me get more views right here so that YouTube starts paying money and we get money to be able to travel to all these shows. So do that. Thank you once again, and let's see more meat matches. Apparently, that's right. Let's see what else we have here. Why not, AJ? Live your dream to reality. Thank you for that, my brother Andy. But even when I'm gone and I'm traveling, you guys will always get the videos. So even if I'm not doing the watch-alongs, I will always be posting the videos, so you're not going to miss me. The model gig suck. It was terrible. Yeah. Apparently it was a Vince McMahon thing, and Mansoor and Mase said that Vince McMahon was so excited about it that Vince McMahon never usually leaves his office, that's what they said, but he came out from his office, and they cleared the ring of everything else that was happening because they wanted to rehearse this thing. And Vince McMahon himself came out, and he wanted to take a look at it, and he wanted to, see how it was going because he was so invested in this whole thing. It was Vince McMahon's baby. No surprise to it, but it was Vince McMahon's baby. That's right. I think that Mimi will be disappointed by the end of the night. I think so too. Let's see.
Actually, we're a lot alike. No one expected you to abandon.
Who wears a white shirt with a white tie? I've never seen anybody do that in my entire life, and I've seen a lot of ties, I've seen a lot of coats. I've worn a lot of coats and ties. I've never worn a white tie with a white shirt. I don't know, I'm kind of offended by that. One should have did that the gimmick. That's Vince McMahon does the weirdest damn things. You know, talk about this modeling gimmick. Talk about, you know, having Big Show dancing in a diaper. I mean, Vince McMahon does the weirdest damn things. Yeah. So Clash of the Castle 2 is not happening, yeah? It's not happening this year, I take. I'm not a fan of the plate suits, says Gary. Yeah, I get that. I'd get that. You know. You know the suit that I was wearing at Superstar Spectacle? So, I got to know quite late that I'm going to Superstar Spectacle. And all this time I was like, you know, I'm not going. It's not happening. But then, you know, I got the confirmation. And I missed the call when they called me. So they emailed me and they said, hey, we were trying to call you the weekend and whatnot. So, oh, they're like, cool. So I got to know about it quite late that, okay, like they're calling and stuff. So I needed a new suit because I've worn all the other suits on camera and I needed a new suit. So I went to the shop and I wanted a suit. And, you know, nothing quite fit me well. Did not like any of the fits. I did not like any of the stuff that was available ready. So the guy comes up and he says that you need something customized, right? Custom tailored. I said, yeah, that'd be great. But, you know, I need the suit tomorrow. I need it within 24 hours. And he said, we'll get it done within 24 hours. How is it possible? I'm not sure how they did it, but literally from scratch, I got a custom tailored suit within 24 hours. And I was about to go, just like Gary said, for a plate suit, right? But then they said, no, you got to do something different. Plate is so common. And we did something different. And I think it looked good. It looked great, yeah. So but that was a custom tailored suit. Within 24 hours, I got it. It's fantastic. And it looked great. The white might have designs in it. Yeah, it had some designs in it, brother. But here we are, New Day coming out, by the way. Great, too. Good to see you. Welcome. Xavier is breaking the fourth wall here. That's right, Tony. Someone where Matt Riddle is watching his friend. You know it, Ricky, yeah. Poor Riddle, right? Say what you want about a New Day, but they are, yeah. You know, I'm not sure if it's the Tron, the colors, or what, but when I look at the New Day coming out, I smile. So, I guess the energy is just infectious, the colors, the scheme, everything works out. I don't want to, you know, cheer them on, or I want to complain that they are not new or they're just boring. But I can't because I smile. Because I guess that is ultimately the power of positivity that Becky used to talk about all the damn time. This is it. This is it. Massive Miz. That's, no, never. Never massive. I like it. You know, I wouldn't be against the idea of Drew McIntyre and The Miz being a tag team. That's hilarious. When his hand goes up, nobody shuts up. That's for certain. I know, Tony. When you say shut up, it's always for Saxton, but, you know, it's not. It's for The Miz. The fans chanting, shut up, Miz. A headbutt to The Miz. There you go. That'll shut him up, wouldn't it? The New Day like that. Why are we getting a Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston match now? Okay. What? Okay. Alright, so Drew versus Kofi is happening up next. Why? I'm not too sure why, but okay. Let's take a look at all the other stuff that we have left for the night, actually. So, if we go to... So, out of all the stuff that was planned for the night, let's take a look at all of it and what's happened so far. The Miz and Drew McIntyre stuff already over. The segment is over. We're now going to get Drew and Kofi. Zoe Stark and Nia Jax over. Dragon Lee's match against Dominik is done for. Tommaso Ciampa had his match. Bronson Reed had his match. Tegan Knox kicked off her stuff as well. But the last man standing match has been set up as well. So basically, the only match that was advertised for the night, that's left is Judgment Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That's about it. So we just have to wait. We have to wait. That's right. And interesting match is Ricky says true. I agree, because it's a babyface versus a babyface. We don't get a lot of those, so this is going to be an interesting one for sure. And yeah, I can't wait for Big E to come back. Hopefully he does, make his return to the ring and makes it healthy and he's fine. But really hoping and looking forward to the day that Big E comes back. That'd be nice. Jey Uso being on Raw is causing conflict. Yeah, definitely. And they're going to be playing the cards right for the next 2 months. We're going to see maybe... It's interesting how New Day is stepping for Jey Uso, right? I wonder if he's going to be playing the victim card and he's going to have more people, just getting behind him, only for him to backfire and bite them all in the back. We shall find out. Causing the setup fight from Drew hitting him. That's right. Yeah. This should be good. This should be good, Andy. Let's see. What else do we have now? Chelsea Green calls winning the WWE Women's Tag Team titles a full circle moment. How is she doing with Piper Niven anyways, guys? As a tag team, is she doing well? Okay. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Willow Nightingale has made a claim. She said that there is a future for an all-women's show in AEW or ROH. Would you like a weekly, just for reference, would you like, guys, a weekly all-women's wrestling show? I mean, not, from the WWE and AEW, not talking about WOW, but would you like a show like that? A weekly show just for the women's from either AEW or WWE. Would you like that? Something like that. Let me know. Yes, no, your thoughts. Because I think it's interesting, right? A lot of people say they would like an all-women's pay-per-view. What about a weekly show? Just dedicated to one gender and one gender only. Let me know. What do you guys think? And let's see. So, Stephen Amell's Heels, right? The show, very popular wrestling show, Heels, that's been cancelled. Just came to know about it. It's been cancelled. Yeah. And Andy says yes. Gary says I'm not a fan of Piper Niven being self-appointed tag team. I know, right? She has found herself in there, and now she's being actually referred to as champion. Even on WWE.com, they've acknowledged her as champion. I guess if she could do it, anybody else can do it too, right? Just grab a championship and say, I'm the champion, and you're the champion, I guess. So that's that. And Anil, my brother, good to see you. We've now got a very steamy movement. Chad Gable is here. Are you kidding me? Good to see you, my brother. Ludwig. Ludwig Kaiser. I like this guy. He's back for Maxine. This guy. I'll tell you, he's so funny. Oh, he souged him up. So I asked Ludwig, right? What's going on with Maxine Dupree? It seems like, you want her to join the Imperium. What's going on with that? I asked Gunther this question straight up. I asked Ludwig this question straight up, and Ludwig said, AJ, when it comes to the WWE and when it comes to America, it has its advantages to have a little eye left and right. So he says, as long as you're focused on the ring general, you're focused on the main thing, it's okay to have a little eye left and right. That's what Ludwig said. So he's a player, and he said if you are in the WWE and if you're in America, you get this freedom to have a little left and right affair. So Ludwig is a player, I'll tell you that. Okay, and that's right, Gary. Finally, the power of Sush was used at the right moment, and it did Sush up Ludwig Kaiser. And here we are now. Kofi with those chops to Drew McIntyre. McIntyre grabbing him from the neck, throwing him into the corner, and once again, Kofi with those chops. He's slapping the big man meat chest. And here we are now, Drew McIntyre with a nice chop to Kofi. Kofi goes down. His chest definitely right after that. McIntyre grabs him by the head, pulls him up over to his feet, gets him in the corner. Another chop for Kofi Kingston, and Xavier felt that. He's standing ringside. He felt that impact. Once again, Drew with those punches to Kofi. Kofi down to a knee. Just like Drew said, interesting match. Face versus face. Let's see what this leads to. Molly Holly, thanks all. My brother Rory, good to see you. Welcome, hope you're doing well. Once again, Kofi running over to Drew. Drew grabs him mid-air. He's looking to toss him around the ring, it seems. That's right. No, actually, he's looking for a suplex here to Kofi Kingston. He goes down, back bouncing off the ring mat, and Drew McIntyre has those eyes locked on Kofi Kingston. Ricky, I did. And here we are now. We've got Kofi, his back's hurting. Drew just squashing him, just torturing him, just finishing him off right now. And hey, everybody, Mustafa, good to see you, my brother. Welcome, hope you're doing well. And here we are. He's gonna go for a German suplex, it seems. Yeah, maybe not. Kofi with a nice reversal. Drew was going to go for the clothesline. Kofi reverses that, and now a drop kick, and Drew has been tossed over to the ringside. Kofi is going for a move that he should not go for right now. He's climbing the top turnbuckle. This is going to be suicide. Drew McIntyre is going to get out of the way. Kofi Kingston's going to pay for it. Don't do it, Kofi. Drew does not get out of the way. Wow, well connected. AJ, you look beautiful as always, my brother Mustafa. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Hope you're doing well. Did you watch my interviews from Superstar Spectacle with the Imperium, with Natalya, with Shanky, and more? Let me know. And Drew's a heel, Kofi face. I see. I have a hard time taking in Drew as a heel, but I like it so far. Endeavor is doing well with the product so far. They have to make a statement. They have to show the world that, now that they are in charge, the company is in the right hands and it's better than ever. So they better, roll up their sleeves and get to work. They have to. They have to do better. I would say week 1 was great. Week 2, tonight, not that great. It's been sweet. It's been average. Not fantastic. We've seen better. And Kofi going for the cover on Drew. Drew kicks out once again. That's right. By the way, did anybody hear Hulk Hogan got married over the weekend? So he got married to a lady by the name of Sky Daily. And when I posted about it on Instagram, people laughed, right? A lot of people, somebody was in the comments saying, isn't Sky Daily a name of a famous arena in America? So Sky Daily is an interesting name. But Hulk Hogan, congratulations to him and his lovely wife. They got married. And it's his 3rd marriage now. Hulk Hogan, and his wife kept the marriage ceremony very, very limited to only family, very close family, that too. Hulk Hogan had invited his kids. Brooke Hogan, his daughter, could not make it to the wedding because she said that, she wasn't told ahead of time, and she was only informed of the wedding in a very short notice. And she couldn't make it to the wedding because it was told to her on a very short notice, so she couldn't accommodate that into her schedule. Imagine that. Okay, so priorities, guys, priorities. She couldn't make it to the wedding because she had to go buy dog food or something like that. Yeah, so that's it. But Hogan never learns. You know it, True. You know it. But I mean, I guess Some people say that, okay, being famous, being popular, being a celebrity is a blessing. But on the other hand, it's when you look at people like Hulk Hogan, right? You think that, is it really a blessing or is it a curse? Because what about their family life? What about their private life? What about their relationship with their kids? Or talk about somebody that can really love or they can rely on? Can Hulk Hogan, after 3 marriages, fully 100% depend and rely on his wife? Can he have all the faith in her? I don't know about that. Can Hulk Hogan have faith in his daughter? I don't know about that. I mean, if the daughter didn't show up for her wedding, do you think the daughter is going to be by his side, supporting him through his hard and nice and happy times? I'm not sure. So I guess you pay for a price for the fame. I guess this is it. What would you rather have? Money, or would you rather have strong family ties and support system? I guess in a lot of these cases you got to choose one. There are cases where you get both, which is fantastic, but a lot of the cases you've got to choose one. It depends on the upbringing you've given your kids, I guess. But let's see. Third time the charm, says Rory. That's right. You got it. And with that being said, guys, we are still on the commercial break. If you are new to the channel, guys, anybody, and you have not hit the subscribe button yet, I'm not sure, honestly, what you're waiting for. Literally, don't be like Hulk Hogan. Hit the subscribe button. Be a part of the conversation. Be a part of the family. And Hogan influenced by, they say that the company matters a lot. What kind of company are you in? It matters a lot, and I guess it does. Look at Hulk Hogan learning from the wrong people here. How many marriages has Ric Flair had? 6? Yeah? I mean, I don't know. Let's see, how many times married? 6, right? 5, okay. 6 is coming up. So it's been 5, but 6 is coming. I'm pretty sure about that. Alright, here we are now. We got Drew McIntyre standing tall. Kofi still down. We are all influenced. We're all influenced by. Is that right, Rory? Okay. What do you think, Gary? Anybody else here influenced by Ric Flair? And here we are now. Irish whip to Kofi. Kofi gets on the apron, kicks right to the head. Drew McIntyre taking it back. Kofi Kingston. This has got to be a mistake now. Overconfident. He's clapping the top turnbuckle. McIntyre grabs him. Belly to belly. Kofi. No sells it almost. Gets in the corner. Oh my, that was a crazy belly to belly. That was disastrous. That was a beautiful belly to belly. I love Drew McIntyre's belly. Nobody, and I mean nobody, in the business currently delivers belly to belly as beautifully as Drew McIntyre, and that's a fact. He does really very good belly-to-belly suplexes, and that's the truth. And here we are now. Look at that recap of the belly-to-belly to Kofi Kingston. I mean, the landing was perfect. The way he executed was perfect. It was great. Yeah, Ridge Holland should learn lessons. And one more time, Drew gets Kofi Kingston where he wants him. He's got to go for the big one. There we are. Kofi reversal, cover on Drew. Drew kicks out. I learned my lesson after 1 marriage. There won't be a second. My brother Gary. There you are. No bad influences from Ric Flair, I see. Okay, Gary. All right. And let's see. We've got Kofi. Kofi's wearing the Nikes. I like that. Guys, what sneakers do you wear or do you prefer? I'll tell you very honestly. I've tried every brand there is, right? And I've tried the best of shoes that they offer. Reebok, Adidas, Nikes. It's like a love and hate affair between myself and Adidas. I wear their shoes. I hate them. I go to Nike. Then I hate Nikes. I go to Adidas. It's like that. But I have still yet to find a shoe that would really be comfortable and I would really enjoy wearing. I haven't had, really a shoe that I really enjoyed. I've tried the best ones available, but no, nothing's worked out for me very well. I'm not a fan of either brands because after a couple months, all the shoes that I wear, I just get bored of them, I guess. But they're no longer as comfortable, I guess, to me. But let me know, what brands do you wear and what brands do you like the most? I wore a specific brand when I was in the US. I can't even recall. It was like a second. I don't know if I can find it. New Balance. Yeah, it was New Balance. That's what I wore when I was in the US. And those were comfortable. Those were nice. But they don't sell them over here, so what's that? Well, let me know. What shoes do you prefer? And anybody has worn Air Jordans? Let me know. And here we are now, Drew McIntyre just picking up the pieces. Kofi Kingston, why is this match still continuing? Why is this match being dragged so much? They don't have to drag it so much, really. And Kofi, down, Kingston. McIntyre grabs him by the arm, gets him up to his feet, is about to go for the big one. Kofi Kingston with a nice reversal last second. Throws Drew McIntyre, tosses him straight to the ring silence again. Kick to the head. Kofi is looking for the big dive, dives down through the second rope, and Drew McIntyre goes down hard. There you are. Andy with a fist bump to Gary. I see that. Okay. You guys are great. Wow. 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 Kofi Kingston with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performance here. Drew McIntyre, though, gets the best of him. Knocks him out cold. And is he about to take him out ringside? Is this match going to end? Oh my goodness. Chin first into the apron. And Kofi's out. Size 10 for E. There is no comfortable... I get that. I'm size 11. So I get that. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Gary. For us, I guess there are no comfortable shoes. We just have to live in it, you know? That's it. I'm size 11. Talk about it. I don't know how I grew so big, but that's it. And we got Drew now, looking to put this to an end. That's right. Let's go, Drew. Oh. 1, that's right. He did the 3 a bit too early. He had to do it again. He was about to go for the big one. Kofi Kingston gets out the way, takes out Drew, goes for the cover. If Kofi wins... Oh, did not. Drew kicks out. Xavier. Oh dear, so close, so close. You've got to respect, though, right? Xavier is not playing dirty. The New Day stays clean. You've got to respect that. The show is pretty bad. I got a feeling that the match put together on the fly, especially this match. I feel like this match, I've got to give it to Drew and Kofi because they are actually putting on a banger right now. This match is great. But just like you said, seems like this match was put on the fly. And it's serving as a filler more than anything else. And they're just dragging this until they're ready for the main event. Ready for the commercials leading up to the main event, that is. Because the main event is going to be short. And it's going to be the last match. It's going to be full of commercials. So, and here we are. Oh, come on. And this match was going great until these Viking Raiders guys showed up. And I don't even know where the other guy is. He came out here with his lady. Where's the other guy? But the Viking Raiders did not have to show up. I cannot get excited. I cannot get excited about the Viking Raiders. I can't. But I would take them over Nia Jax any day. Yeah, that's also the truth. Alright. The other guy's probably going to target McIntyre, right? And McIntyre now, Kofi Kingston was about to go to the aid of Xavier. McIntyre says, not so quickly. First, you got to finish the job in the ring. McIntyre takes him out, covers him, and gets the victory. That's right. McIntyre did it. Victorious right here. Yeah, tells you it really is a heel, right? He did not care about saving, protecting Xavier. Did not let Kofi go out there to protect Xavier. He just wanted to finish the job. He just wanted to finish the match. That's it. Selfish. I knew they would show up. Andy says, I knew they would show up. Yeah, Andy, you were right. Yeah. But if we were happy or not about them showing up is a whole different story, my friend. And but Xavier Woods is down. Kofi Kingston down. McIntyre for the victory. Wow, and really shows you that he is indeed turning heel. Yeah, McIntyre looks at the Viking Raiders. He says, you know what? Do what you gotta do. He just walks off and lets the Viking Raiders attack and destroy Kofi. Yeah, really is turning heel, is he not? I don't know if he's got the symbiote in him, or I see those trunks are black. I'm not sure if the symbiote is sticking to his trunks, like in Spider-Man 3, the symbiote suit, you know, it got black. But yeah, it seems like McIntyre is channeling his inner Bully Maguire. He's channeling his inner Bully McIntyre. Yeah, it seems like he has really turned heel now. Okay, but let's see how long this heel turn's gonna last. Because I'm getting Spider-Man 3 vibes right now from Drew McIntyre. Beautiful, beautiful Hurricanrana, by the way, from this guy. I mean, he's a big guy, but the way he delivered that from the top rope was beautiful. Gotta say that. Viking Raiders. I'm not sure where the other guy is, though. So much for the New Day, and Drew is a coward, says Tony. Yeah, coward, selfish, whatever you might want to call him. Or a bully. That's right, Tony, you're right about that. But the New Day has been squashed. If Gunther chops them, I'll be so happy. Really? I'm so happy that I got to interview these three. They are such clowns. I'm so happy that I got to interview them and that the interview went well. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, I can't wait for the next time that I do get to interview them again. But will the Tribal Chief defend his championship, says Mr. No, of course not. No. What do you think he's the longest reigning champion for? He never defends. That's why he's the longest reigning champion. And if he starts defending, that's not going to be the case anymore, is it? He's not going to defend. Absolutely not, Mustafa. It's time for the main event, says Mark Henry. That's right, Tony. Even if he turns heel, he cannot beat Gunther. Yeah, that's right. He absolutely cannot and should not beat Gunther. That's for certain. Yep, Drew has turned heel. This match was set up several weeks ago. Alright, Andy, thanks for that. Wasn't here if I wasn't sure. Let's see what else do we have here. We got Gary says the Viking Raiders were better when they were War. I totally agree with that. The Viking stuff, not my cup of tea. Speaking of my cup of tea, where is it? Cheers, guys. Tony says if Dragunov doesn't win the NXT Championship, if Dragunov does not win the NXT Championship title, he should beat Gunther for the IC title. I think Dragunov right now is more of a match for Ludwig, but to get to Gunther's level, you've got to be, that. So I feel like Dragunov, coming up fresh off NXT to the main roster, if he does so, he should take some time before he goes up against Gunther, because Gunther right now is a whole new level. The longest reigning IC champion of all time. Whole new level indeed. Definitely. Yeah. And Gary says, the only thing missing tonight is a meaningless squash match. You're right, Gary. We did not see a squash match tonight, did we? We did not. That's good. I think that's a good sign. I think that's a great sign. Yeah. By the way, guys, Tiffany Stratton... Wait. I read something. I read a title that Ludwig was talking about his girlfriend, Tiffany Stratton. Is it true? Is Ludwig in reality dating Tiffany? Is that true? Anybody knows about it? I'm sure Ricky would know about it. Does anybody know about it? Is Ludwig really dating Tiffany? He's one lucky man if he is. Alright. That's my skin itching so much tonight. Alright, let's see what else do we have here. Wow. Tony, wow. Wow. That's crazy. He's dating Tiffany. That's nice. Wow, Andy, that's crazy. Now I know why Gunther keeps chopping Ludwig. He's jealous of Ludwig, that's why. That's right, that's cool, that's cool, that's nice. It's normal to be dating, maybe she likes him. Yeah, of course. Probably likes him, that's why they're dating, otherwise that would be the case, right, Mustafa? You're right about that, brother. You hit the nail on the head. Ludwig is one lucky son of a gun. You're right, Tony. Absolutely, 100%. Ludwig is a lucky guy. First, he's a part of the Imperium, the hottest faction around. Then, he's got Tiffany, sweet. And now he's also looking for Maxine, so This guy definitely looking left and right, is he not? By the way, Sami Callihan's Impact Wrestling contract is officially up. It's over already. It seems. Let's see. Yeah, it's over. It's history. So it's expiring. It's expired apparently. Yeah. So this week is when it was supposed to expire. So probably has expired already. So look, Sami Callihan no longer under contract this week with Impact Wrestling. That's for certain. And let's see what else do we have here. Again, Rick Books keeps saying that his release was due to backstage political power play. Rick Books absolutely sounds salty about his release. He's done nothing in the company that was anything substantial or important. Yeah. Byron Saxton is wearing my coat? Like the same color and everything? Literally. I think even the buttons are the same. Byron Saxton. That's probably a Tommy Hilfiger too. Shut up, Saxton. That's right. Yeah, that's a Tommy Hilfiger, I can tell that. Come on, Saxton. Give me a break, my god. Alright. That's right. Ludwig is one like that's right. And Mustafa says, yep, I agree. This match is going to be good. Extreme Rules match. Becky versus Tiffany. This is going to happen this Saturday at No Mercy. And heck yeah, we're going to be watching this match live. Definitely. Thank you, my brother. Gary, you know how to make me blush. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. So next week, we're going to get Becky or Tiffany versus Tegan. I want Tiffany. I want Tiffany on Raw. And for that reason, I'll say I want Tiffany next week. Let's do it. Tiffany, defeat Becky this Saturday and get on Raw next week. Let's do it. I think Sami Callihan will be retiring. There is nothing else for him to achieve. Except for one thing. Except for one thing, I feel. When Sami left the WWE, right, when he was with the company and he left, he said that they were making a mistake by letting him go. And he said he's going to go out there and he's going to prove a point. And he did prove a point. So I'm not sure if he would like to return to the WWE and return better, bigger, better than ever. We shall find out. But he did say that on his way out. And we've got the Judgment Day coming out now. Judgment Day is here. We got Senor Money in the back. We got Finn Balor making their way out. Of course, this is the final 26 minutes of the show here. Pretty sure we're going to go to a commercial break right after this entrance, as is traditional of the WWE, to fill up the main event for the commercials. That's what's going to be happening here. By the way, guys, we've got Jericho, who has recently challenged Takeshita to a singles match in Japan. And the video of the challenge was shown at a DDT event, so Takeshita versus Jericho will take place in Japan very soon. So, regarding PCO, so Callahan's contract expires this week, but as far as PCO concerned, he has given a notice to Impact Wrestling that he's going to be wrapping up with the company, that he's done with the company, and his contract actually expires October the 30th. So he's got to be with the company until then. That's the end of October, and he's got to be on his way out then. So that's that. Another person has been released, by the way, guys, from the company. We've got Melanie, that's right, Melanie, who was a part of Chase University, an extra, has been released from the company. So she has also been released. Glamorous lady. Hopefully she finds success elsewhere. We shall find out. She was released the same day that Matt Riddle was released. Let's see what else. Please don't Stratton. Alright, true. Okay, my brother. Alright. And I heard rumors, Mustafa, what are those rumors about? The Thunderdome crowd was more vocal than the live crowd. Yeah, well, that's for a reason, right? That is for a reason. And here we are now, Kevin Owens. Man, those Thunderdome days, I stopped watching wrestling. I'll be honest with you. I stopped. As much as I could, I stopped. I just watched clips. To be honest, I was full of anxiety during those days. I struggled with anxiety because back then I was struggling with a lot of, I would say anxiety, around the whole, situation that was going on in the world, and Thunderdome did not help. There were too many screens, and it just reminded me of how we were living in a whole different world. Yeah, I could not watch wrestling. but I was at Thunderdome once, it was Night of Champions, I believe, and I was ringside. And AJ Styles fell right on my screen, so that was pretty cool. But CM Punk will return. Oh, Mustafa says he's heard rumors that CM Punk will return, and I feel like it's possible, especially with the new management. Possible, definitely possible. Yep, definitely possible. The timing is right for him. It's good for him, right? The timing is great for the new management to come in. They don't have any grudges against CM Punk, and very well possible that they'll bring him in. Yeah. And here we are now. The match is about to begin. No commercials yet. I'm surprised. We've got 24 minutes left before the show is going to be over. Kevin Owens looks very, very raged, angry, and furious. Let's see. Definitely, we're not seeing a title change. The Judgment Day will retain. And Kevin Owens, look at him getting all fired up here. Yeah, Damian Priest also not going to hold back. Throws his jacket away. Finn Balor seems a lot more calm and collected. Priest grabs the titles. Yeah. They don't have time for the introductions. They don't want to get to it. They want to get to down to the action here. Mami is going to be mad after this match. Well, Gary, let's see. I think the titles are going to be defended successfully, but we shall find out. It's a full-on brawl here, kicking off this match. Kevin Owens is going to go after Damian Priest. We got Sami Zayn going after Finn Balor. Now they're taking the action to the ringside area, where Damian Priest smashes the head of Kevin Owens into the commentator's table. Kevin Owens trying to fight back. We got action in the ring right now. We got a belly-to-belly from Sami. Sami Zayn going after Finn Balor over and over again, tossing him around the ring here. Finn Balor just escaping the ring, trying to catch a breather, whereas ringside we still got Kevin Owens and Damian Priest fighting, brawling. Yeah, the action continues as we go to a commercial break. That's right, face-off between Kevin, Sami, and Finn Balor and Damian Priest. With that being said, we are now on a commercial break once again, guys. Commercial break, that's right. All right, man. Just when we were getting into the match and things were picking up, commercial, bam. Okay. Alright, they lose me when they go to a commercial. I get fired up, I get full into my commentary mode, and then they go to commercial, so they lose me a little bit over there. What can you do? Alright. By the way, Lacey Evans was asked about, her life after WWE and how she feels and stuff like that. She said she's happy. She says, now I can do whatever the hell that I want, wherever the hell that I want. And she's happy, with her bakery. She's happy with her life. Post WWE, so that's that. Yeah. Guys, I want to ask you guys a question, right? About a few of the releases that were made recently. And I'll ask you guys your opinion on those releases one by one, right? So let's start with the one that's quite controversial. Quincy Elliott. How did you feel when he was released? What was your first reaction when you heard that Quincy Elliott has been let go from the company? How did you react to it? Let me know. And Raw rating, give it a wait a second, Andy, just 3.5. I see. Let's get it first. I see, and that's a sweet rating. That's generous. I'll be with you. I'll say the same. I'll go 3.5, 3.45, 4 maximum 4. Yeah. This has been a slow show. Not bad show, but it's a slow show. So, Quincy Elliott. Anybody has any thoughts on Quincy Elliott, and how did you feel when he was released? I was like, okay, I did not really much care about Quincy Elliott when he was there. I did not really find a reason to like him. Don't think that he believed. So, you can take anything, any character, any idea, and you can make it great. I think that you just have to believe in the character yourself, right? And I feel like the perfect example of it is Mizdow, Damien Sandow, Mizdow, is Marseille and Mansois, the maximum male models. Ideas were ridiculous, but they believed in them. They were invested in them heavily, and they made them work. Marseille and Mansois, the stuff that they were doing was absolutely humiliating, I would say, right? It was terrible. No man would want to do stuff like that. But they believed in it. They were hungry. They wanted to make it succeed. They wanted to make it work because they knew it was Vince McMahon's baby. And if we can crack the code, we will be successful. So they believed in it, and they believed in it so strongly they made it work. And I feel like for Quincy Elliott, he did not believe in his own idea. He did not believe in his own character. That's why it never worked. And that's why it was hard to watch him. And I did not care about him either. Andy did not care about him either. And on top of that, I've heard that On Twitter, he's quite toxic. On Twitter, he goes off against the trans community. I thought he was representative of the LGBTQ community through his character. But for him to go after the trans community was a shock to me. And that's what I heard in the comments. It does not make sense at all. At all. He did everything that was not supposed to be done. Undertaker was to face AEW. Yes, right, Mustafa. Taker said he would have wanted to face MJF in the ring because he respects him. He respects the way that he lives his character. But he said that he is currently in a second-grade promotion AEW, and he says that MJF should get out of the promotion as soon as possible. So Undertaker, being a very corporate guy right there. After all, he signed a lifetime contract with the WWE, is he not? That's that. Now we got Finn Balor now with a chop to Sami Zayn and an Irish whip. Zayn goes over to the turnbuckle. Finn Balor following it up, beating him with a chop again. Gets him down to the mat. Shoulder strike to the head. And Sami Zayn now headlock locked him on him from Finn Balor. Kevin Owens trying to make the tag. Sami Zayn though a bit too far away. And you can see these guys talking. Do you guys see that? Finn Balor with the headlock locked in talking to Sami. And Sami places a hand over his mouth as he was about to cuff and talking back. Camera work was not done at the right time because you could obviously see those guys talking right there. Alright, cool. I thought he was backing up the game. I thought so too, Andy. But I heard about him going after the trans community. I was like, hold up a second. What the heck's going on here? I thought his whole character was about LGBTQ, the community. I thought it was pro-LGBTQ. And apparently, I don't even know. I don't think we'd have to talk about it anymore because he's gone from the company. That's that. So that's that, guys. Yeah. And, after that, Dana Brooke. What do you guys think about Dana Brooke? Do you think Dana Brooke is going to go wrestle elsewhere? Or is her wrestling career done? Is she going to be on Fan Time? Or is she going to do modeling work or Hollywood or anything else? Let me know. By the way, if you guys watch WWE on Hulu, Hulu's contract with the company is finishing. They're wrapping up, and it seems like WWE is not renewing the contract after all. So all the content from Hulu is going to be gone very, very soon. So if you watch the show on Hulu, you're not going to be able to do it unless WWE chooses to renew the contract. And here we are now. We've got a stomp on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens in trouble. We got Damian Priest coming in here. And a kick to the chest. Kevin Owens is not doing too well right now. Down on the mat. One more time. Damian Priest with a kick to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens trying to make it up to his feet. Another kick right here to Owens. Owens trying to fight back with a punch to the gut. And he gets meet up with a punch from Senior in the back. Straight in the face. Kevin Owens in trouble again. Looking at the time here, we got about 16 minutes left before the show's going to be over, which tells me that we're most likely going to be going to a commercial break, I feel. Let's see, one wrestler I loved watching was Sonny Kiss. I also loved watching Sonny. I think Sonny Kiss was a great combination of, personality, talent. And that's one reason why a lot of people liked watching Sonny Kiss. But then, Sonny Kiss disappeared into thin air. And that's what happened. That's, what can you do about it then, right? What can you do about it? Alright, I don't watch WWE stuff on Hulu for several years. When I was in the US, right, and we had cable TV, but I was never able to watch Raw live because I had classes on Monday nights. So, that's why I just got Hulu. And, Hulu, $9.99 I believe a month. And you could watch, or $7.99 a month back then, I guess. And you could watch Raw, short version of Raw, I believe 30 minutes or so, if I'm not wrong, very short versions. And you could watch them, you get your recap, and it was nice. Nice alternative for those who cannot watch it live. That's right. And also you get it to watch for free. And then I even canceled my cable TV because you didn't need it. I didn't need it. And here we are now, strikes after strikes after strikes, straight to the head of Damian Priest. Damian Priest in trouble. Sami Zayn gets off the second rope. Now an Irish whip to Damian Priest. Damian Priest following that up with an Irish whip on his own. Gets Sami Zayn up. Sami Zayn with a nice drop kick. Damian Priest down. Priest is down, but Finn Balor comes to his aid. Sami Zayn throws him over the top rope. Priest going after Sami. Sami with a nice dodge. And now with the clothesline. And Priest goes down. He goes down hard. Dana Brooke, I was surprised when she was let go for only one reason. She was helping the rookie on NXT. I know, right? I know. Again, Endeavor was not happy, apparently, that the WWE was paying the main roster star money to people who were working NXT. That's what they did not like. They were not happy with it, and that's why they let go of those people. So, sad, but what can you do about it, right? What can you do about it? And with that being said, commercial yet again, guys, yet again. Hopefully the last commercial of the night as well. So let's see. But overall, even the show has been slow. I have enjoyed very much my time with all of you guys. So thank you, my brothers, for being here. It was fantastic watching the show with all of you. And for those of you who are new to the channel, if there's anybody here who's new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because why would you not, right? We've got interviews, we've got exclusive coverage from various live shows, we've got watch-alongs, news, and so much more. So hit the subscribe. Thank you. Alright. And yeah, commercials still going on, guys. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, okay. So, the daughter of TKO CEO, Endeavor and TKO CEO, Ari and Amil, his daughter Ashley is now working at the WWE as an executive assistant. There we go. There we go. Nepotism. Okay. Tony Khan has also commented about the WWE and UFC merger, and he's called it fascinating. Interesting. Let's see what else he said. He said, "It is fascinating. It will be interesting to see what happens in the world of sports, combat sports, and pro wrestling. I love pro wrestling. It's an amazing business. I think there are a lot of really exciting things happening with sports media rights." I think I know what you mean, Andy. I think I know who you're talking about. 1 second. Let me bring it up really quick. I think I know who you're talking about. 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, a few of these NXT stars were released who should have not been released, I feel. So there was one lady by the name of Yulisa Leon from NXT who was released and who has now said that, you know, that she was never released. She was the one who asked for her release, is what Yulisa has said. And Yulisa did ask for a release, you know, I believe a year ago or so, a few months ago, which was not granted back then, but now, of course, she's been released, that's that. But she wants to make the record clear for everybody that she was the one who asked for the release. That's that. But how do you feel about Top Dollar, Andy? I'm not sure, you know, if Yulisa was the lady that you were talking about, but how do you feel about Top Dollar? Top Dollar from the Hit Row has been released. I was never personally a fan. I was not a fan of how he carried himself after he was released the first time. I felt he was quite salty about it. He was quite negative about the company altogether. Did not enjoy Top Dollar at all back then. And when he came back, did nothing. The most memorable thing that he's done is that botched dive from the top rope, which was terrible on SmackDown. And apart from that, he did nothing else that's memorable, to be honest. So, I was never a fan of Top Dollar. I'm glad he came back and earned some money in the WWE, but I would not want to have him back. Yeah, he just doesn't ooze very positive vibes. Speaking of positive vibes, Nikita Lyons, I posted a video on her on YouTube earlier today, and I also did so on Instagram. And she got on the Instagram, she shared the video with her followers, she got in the comments and she wrote, "Thank you so much for doing this," and she wrote, "Great video," and positive vibes. So Nikita was quite nice. I then shared her story that she had shared, and she also, liked it back, so it was pretty cool. Nikita Lyons, quite nice. First interaction on social media. Sweet. belly to belly one more time. Here we are now with Sami Zayn down and Finn Balor down. We've got, Damien Priest down. Finn Balor now tagged in along with Kevin Owens. These two have a history, of course. We've seen them sharing the ring a lot of times. Quite sometimes ending in a very brutal fashion. But Kevin and Finn Balor are going up against each other here. Kevin Owens now with those punches and those kicks over to Balor over and over and over again. Balor is down in trouble. Just rolls out of the ring right here. Kevin Owens walking around, rolling outside of the ring, and running over to Finn Balor, taking him out with a clothesline. Finn Balor down. Kevin Owens running over to Damien Priest, taking him down too. Kevin Owens is, was waiting for this opportunity. One more time, shot to the head, and like a wrecking ball, he goes down on Damien Priest too. Priest is down. Thank you for that, Andy. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let's see what comment. I see Nigel has written, Nikita elevates my blood pressure. I see you, Nigel. Andy says, Nikita Lyons will be on Brawl to get back where she belongs. Absolutely agree with you, Andy. Totally agree with that as well. Yeah. Thank you for the love, Andy. Thanks for all the support of me. Gary, I love that. Yeah. This match is, you know what? True. You're so right about that. And to be honest, McIntyre versus Kofi was more of a banger than this match. That should have been the main event, not this. To be honest, not this at all. Yeah. I'll be very honest with you guys. I know that the Judgment Day has all the gold and everything, and they are good, but I don't enjoy the Judgment Day's matches. Very, very honestly, there have been very few matches with the Judgment Day that I actually enjoyed. But not often do I enjoy matches featuring the Judgment Day. Wait. Did the lights go off or something in the building? Oh, it's just glitching out. That's like blacking out for me. Okay. Hey, it's blacking out. What's happening? Yeah, it's glitching out. That's it. I love Nikita Lyons. I had watched her on WWE way before she signed with WWE. Yeah, that's awesome, Andy. Long-term supporter, yeah? It was indeed true. Yep. Yeah, it's blacking out for me. I'm not sure if is the telecast also glitching out for you guys, because for me, every second I see a black screen. I wonder why. And Kevin Owens now looking to put this to an end, gets him on top of his shoulder. This is indeed awesome. Tony's loving it. I see you, my brother Tony, bringing in that power of positivity here, Tony. I see that. And Kevin, close call. Finn Balor kicks out. We've still got about 7 minutes left before this show's got to be over. 7 more minutes to go. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's glitching out. Really? Did not hear about that, Andy, but that's cool. You know, it's long overdue for them to make new titles for the tag teams. So, very long overdue. I'm glad they're finally doing it. I hope that it looks good. I hope it looks good. It's been a while since we've had good-looking tag team titles. You know, those bronze ones, I hated those too. So, I really hope that, you know, they come up with a good design for this one. Finn Balor now looking to put this to an end. Pretty sure that Sami Zayn's going to come in here, right? Oh, of course he did. Yeah, we still have like 5 minutes left, guys, before the show's going to be over. So the match is not going to get over so quickly. Not so quickly. Yeah. Oh, Damien Priest also coming in here, taking out Sami Zayn, throwing him out of the ring. Sami Zayn out. Damien Priest walking over to Finn Balor. I see Andy, okay. Priest taking off his singlet, pulling down the straps. Priest looking to put this to a final showdown. KO tags in Sami. Priest did not see that coming. Sami Zayn there with a turnbuckle powerbomb right there. Is that JD McDonough? Dominik. Priest has got Sami Zayn where he wants him. Sami gets away. Oh, gets out of the way. Priest goes chest first into the top turnbuckle. Wow. And Finn Balor breaking up the cover. Thank you, my brother Andy. Thank you for the love, brother. Thank you. I wouldn't do it without you guys. Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And wow, sorry about that. That's crazy. The match still goes on, guys. It still goes on. Another kick out right here. We got 4 minutes left before the show's going to be over. Dominik right now on the apron. Some arguments with the referee. Yeah, the referee asked him to get off the apron, to get down on the floor. Dominik here trying to argue with the referee. The referee is distracted. As JD McDowell. Oh, Jey Uso comes in here. Jey Uso once again fighting back the Judgment Day. He says, alright, so if you guys don't want me, now you've got the worst of me. Jey Uso taking out Dominik, making sure there is no interference here apparently. JD McDonagh, though, the numbers game on Jey Uso. Is somebody else going to come in here trying to protect, trying to save Jey Uso? Because I feel that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they're going to be, they're going to lose this match because of this distraction, I think. And Cody Rhodes, the American hero, comes in here, takes out JD McDonagh. JD McDonagh goes straight over to Michael Cole. Michael Cole down as well. Cody now going after Dominik. It's Jay and Cody after Dominik Mysterio. JD McDonagh already out right there near the commentary table. Now we got Adam Pearce along with all the officials. I believe that's Fit Finlay. You got Adam Cole. You got a bunch of officials here right here trying to get Cody and Jay and Rey Mysterio, Dominik Mysterio out of there. Stunner from Kevin to Finn Balor. Damian Priest, though, throws Kevin Owens out of the ring. Now he's got Kevin Owens. Oh my goodness, he eats a big boot from Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, oh wow. And now JD McDonagh with the title shot to the head of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is down cold. And just like I said, the Judgment Day, they're going to win this match because of all the craziness that happened. And they go for the cover, and it's a win. Judgment Day with the victory. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tony gives it 3 out of 5 stars. I said it was a slow show, but the last hour, I would say not too shabby. It was what would you expect from a wrestling show. It was a good last hour with some good wrestling, and I cannot deny that. I've got to say, overall, I'll give tonight's show a 5 out of 10. I expect more from these guys, but it was a good show. Not bad. Not bad. Slow, but okay. I just want to see Cody Rhodes and Nick Aldis. Me too, brother. Me too, brother. Talk about it. It will be a dream. And hopefully, Nick Aldis, once he's cleared, hopefully he's going to get back to the ring. It's a possibility. Right now he's not cleared. That's why he's serving as a producer. But when he's cleared, it's very likely that he'll be wrestling. That's right. Good show. Once again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. It was fantastic watching the show with all of you, as it always is. It's a pleasure watching the show with all of you, and it's a pleasure that I don't, take for granted. Thank you once again, everybody, for being here. Loved it. Loved your company. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a good night. Sleep well. I'm definitely going to be seeing you for the next watch-along. You all take care. 5 out of 10 from Gary. Ricky, I like that. Thank you. 3 out of 5 stars from Tony. Much love, everybody. Have a good night. Sleep well. I'm going to be seeing you for the next watch-along. You all take care, and much love once again. Bye-bye, guys. And also, if you are not following me on Instagram already, make sure to do so, because all the hot content and everything else is going to Instagram. So make sure you also follow me on Instagram. I'm very active there. Thank you, guys, once again. Much love. Bye-bye. Good night. Take care. And yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, Auntie. Thanks, Ricky.